Yeah. Shout out everybody in the motherfucking chat already. You already know what time it is. Shout out Zach. Shout out Danielle Certain. Shout out Poppy Dangerfield. What up with you, Merc? Shout out Merc. Shout out Chris Shepard. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. Shut it live. Let them know we in here. Zach. House of Nicholas. Shamar Shownuff Smith. Panther Superfan. Yes, sir. We in here. Shout out Donnell Washington. Where you been at, Nick? You been at Donnell? Stop playing. Shout out Fizz in the house. What's good with you, Fizz? Elaine, too early. This is sellout Saturdays. This is not members Monday. Shout out Elaine. Yeah, I mean, you go be there for a minute, my G. Yeah, we gonna talk for a minute. I'll let you up. Shout out Brain So Cold for the members. Yeah, me. Yeah. What he said? He said, stars and wrenches, what's popping? Yeah. Shout out all the stars and wrenches in the chat. The OFL podcast. I see you. Say, yeah. Mike Addison, what popping? Mr. Pocket Hercules, yes, sir. And Quantum, what's good? Say it's time. Goddamn it, we here. Training camp begins. Shout out all the rookies that's converging on Spartanburg today. Shout out Bryce Young. Shout out Jonathan Mingo. Shout out all the new rookies that's reporting today. Johnson or DJ Johnson. My bad. Let me correct myself. Shout out everybody pulling up in the chat. Knock, what's good, nigga? Shout out Lamar Griffin. Zoe, where you been at? Yeah. Shout out Zoe in the chat. Nigga, hit the link when I drop and pull up and holler at me. Let me know how you feel, where you been at, Zoe. Shit, nigga, the season is here. We back to it. I ain't never left, but you know. Shout out Kid Sullivan. It's a pretty Saturday afternoon. I'm finna twist these green thing. I'm about to twist two of. By the time these two gone, we gone. You know what time it is. But twist two of these motherfuckers right now. Get my shit ready. Shout out everybody in the chat. Share it live. Let them know we in here. Yeah, man. We talking training camp. Is there any battles we're looking at or looking at? Because quite frankly, it's on and popping. It's on there, goddammit. Ain't nothing else to say but go get it. Shout out Justin K. I see you, Justin. Shout out Derek Lynch. We in here. Ryan Walker. What's popping? We in here. Let them know where we at. Share it live. Pull up on me. Step on the like button. You know what time it is. To see us, in fact, sell out Saturdays. Somebody gonna sell out. Somebody will. Before the live stream is over, watch. You mark my motherfucking word. Somebody gonna sell out somewhere. Shout out Mile High in the chat. What's good with you, Mile High? Again, while we at it, a few spots has already been RSVP for the next meet and greet we finna have here. I will be dropping dates and times in the community section. So if you know for a fact your motherfucking ass won't pull up on me in my city, please get your RSVP in. And the only way you gonna RSVP is by sending $50 to the Cash App. Say, for the meet and greet. RSVP me, leave me a fucking phone number in the Cash App description. Shout out everybody already locking in. We're gonna run it right back. It's gonna actually, I don't know no content creator doing it like that. Maybe they scared. Maybe they scared to meet with y'all, meet and greet. I don't know. Maybe they ain't confident in themselves. Who knows? Shit, I ain't got time. It ain't my place to figure out these niggas' shortcomings. You know what I mean? It's not my goddamn place. Shout out Jaquan in the chat. Yeah, y'all stay with me now. I'm twisting green things. We're gonna get into the content. Make no mistake. Shout out Panther Fan Tatted 09. Yes, sir. Zach, man, talk to me. He said, he should be who should be back healthy. I told y'all, look, listen, man. Matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna rush. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get right into it. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Block G. Say, oh, what's popping, my G? You already know, man. This sellout sadness. We finna get into the content. Training camp has in fact officially been announced is underway. The rookies are pulling up today, checking in to their dorms today. I told y'all weeks ago, Jonathan Mingo and Bryce Young will be roomies. If that shit still holds true, you know, niggas fall out. All right, that's why we ain't sharing no motherfucking room, nigga. Fuck you. Yo, niggas fall out. So you got Jonathan Mingo, Bryce Young sharing dorm or sharing whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Training camp room. I think their relationship gonna get even deeper. I think they gonna build a better relationship. You know what I mean? Just saying that. I'm just saying that to say what we get ready to get into. Y'all pull up on me, step on the goddamn like button, let them know we live. Make sure you subscribed if you not. Yeah, make sure you jump in that Cash App, copy you a super sticker, and make sure you super chat. Show that love, man. Still, you know what it is. You know what it is. If you ain't subscribed, hurry up and do that for me. Run it up. D Nice, what's popping, my G? Shout out Fake Greens in the chat. Say JC Horn. Oh yeah, stay right. I got good news on JC. We don't have to look. Matter of fact, y'all not gonna rush me. God damn it, y'all rushing me. Shout out Fake Greens trying to rush me. That's what he trying to do. Y'all stay. Yeah, we gonna get into JC Horn. We gonna get right into JC. Don't rush me. You know what I'm saying? See how the motherfuckers get in. Motherfuckers ain't got no patience in that day. Oh, where the goddamn patience at? Got no patience. Block G say he got his green thing back. He said he got my green thing back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, got that green thing back, Block G. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, Block G, I don't know how in the hell you didn't get on the moderator on the construction team. You should have made sure you got yourself on that goddamn construction team, my G. So we finna head into the season. Season here. Let me get these things up, twisted and out the way. Shout out my nigga Block G. Oh yeah, we talking training camp today. You know what I mean? Is there any battles y'all want to see? Oh shit. Shout out Elaine already lighting the goddamn screen up. Elaine say, I think the only position battle we have is the wide receiver depth. Okay then, Elaine, stay right there. I'm gonna remember that. Shout out Elaine for another super chat. Say, I think the only position. Oh, you sent them back to back. Shout out Elaine. He sent them back to back. You think the wide receiver position is the only? No, sir. No, sir. I mean, it's stay. Matter of fact, Elaine, you do have a point, but just to further your point a little bit when it comes to the wide receiver position, I don't think there's a significant battle outside of Terrence Marshall Jr. and Jonathan Mingo. To be honest with you, if you want to talk about Shenault versus Shi Smith, that ain't no fucking battle. I think Shenault's a better athlete. I think Shenault is far more explosive than Shi Smith. Come on now. Hell, Demir Bird is a better wide receiver than Shi Smith. And don't forget, we still got Demir Bird on the roster. I mean, a lot of people forget about Demir Bird. He's still a young speedster with a bunch of veteran savvy. Let's not forget about Demir Bird. But like I said, Elaine, Shout out Elaine. We're gonna entertain that. We're gonna entertain that, Elaine. He said, I don't think any one of them has it on lock, excluding Adam Thielen. Oh, God damn it, Elaine. Which one of these I want to smoke on? Let me see. I'm gonna roll two different jokes. I'm gonna roll two different jokes. Shout out Lonnie. Shout out Tom. Shout out QT in the chat. What up with y'all boys, man? Yeah. We talking training camp. Is there any position battles that you personally are dying to see? I mean, and quite frankly, it ain't none I really want to see. I mean, like I just told Elaine, if there's any position battle that's going to push itself to the front, Elaine say wide receiver. I say okay in a sense, but not with all of them. I'm thinking that, and now, God damn it, Elaine, there could be a battle. There could be a battle, and you said Adam Thielen was excluded, but I don't think so. I don't think so. It could be a battle. Like you think. Let's say DJ Chalk is making big plays and running good routes in training camp. So if you got DJ Chalk, actually outperforming Adam Thielen in training camp, like if I'm the GM coaching staff, I'm elevating DJ Chalk. Now on the back end of that, say Adam Thielen gets outperformed by DJ Chalk, and at the same time, so does say Terrence Marshall outperform him as well. Is it right that Adam Thielen is then demoted to the third or the slot wide receiver? I feel like this. Shout out T. Wells, say left guard position battle. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think it's a battle there, T. Wells, especially if one of our guys is maybe still on the injured list. You know what I mean? But it could be a significant battle, especially K. Mays. What's my other dude named? Brady Christensen. Could be a real life battle there. Shout out T. Wells. I ain't think about that. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna definitely get into that. Shout out Quantum for that nice super chat. Like the screen up. Say Bryce about to be dropping more dimes than the old school than the old school payphones all day. He say all camp long. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact. Say you about to be dropping dimes like the old fucking payphone. God damn it. Amen. I absolutely love it. Shout out Tola in the chat. Tola, what's good, my G? What's popping with you? Tola, if y'all made it to the last meet and greet, y'all RSVP is half price. You know what I mean? Half fucking price, Tola. And trust the RSVP fee is not for nothing. You hear me? Trust, I will reimburse some kind of way. Shout out to everybody in the chat, all motherfucking ready. We in here. Fed's in the house. Elaine saying getting the ball, but stop that shit, Elaine. Stop it. Ain't time for this shit this morning. Elaine, man, y'all niggas talking about Bryce and batted balls. Y'all better, if that nigga don't have double-digit batted balls over the season, somebody I don't know. I'm finna start betting you niggas. I'm finna start making y'all put your teeth where your money at, goddamn it. Or put your money where your teeth at. I don't give a fuck. However you look at it. Shit, I'm tired of this shit. Keep talking about young Bryce. Matter of fact, hashtag King Bryce in the chat, Elaine. You know what time it is. We ain't off this shit yet. This is a new era. You see the thumbnail. You see the motherfucking title. See the thumbnail? You see it, Elaine. Stop playing. Shout out Shamad in chat, nigga. I can't wait till the next meet and greet. Yeah, man. I'm tucking smoke now. You know what I mean? Good smoke. Make no mistake about it. We're gonna have fun. Good fun. Let me seal these green things and put one in the air. Say hope Bryce is better than the Cam you see in his recent video. Man, let me talk. And briefly while we here. I know everybody's seen this Cam Newton short. Shout out Big Cat. Big Cat did one of the funniest motherfucking renditions of it. The nigga Cam is crazy, yo. I mean, for the life of me, I can't understand why he constantly. I just don't understand it. Shout out my nigga Big Cat in the chat. Did one of the best goddamn renditions of Cam Newton's. That shit there, Big Cat, I'm gonna tell you something. For the life of me, I don't know why that nigga let these kids get under his skin. You know, as soon as Cam feel like somebody or his feelings is hurt, because that's the only thing that make a nigga lash out like that. You hear me? My bank account bigger than yours. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck. See, a nigga talking like that instantly to me makes me feel like your bank account is in jeopardy, nigga. You hear me? Every time a kid, and when I say kid, I'm talking about younger than Cam, ain't seen half the shit he done seen. Hell, 9 times out of 10, Cam gotta understand them little niggas there because of your name, nigga. Fuck you let these little niggas get you off your horse for, fuck boy. I mean, and this time I think he really went over the top. He really went over the top. Now I saw something earlier saying Cam wouldn't have acted like that if the little dude was black. You know what I mean? Cam would have, but see, Cam would have acted in the same matter, but he would have had different tone and different gesture because we seen the same shit. The same situation happened where the little boy was black, where the young dude was a black dude. So Cam Newton, man, listen, man. I don't know. I mean, hell, if I'm that little dude parents, I'm damn near pressing charges almost. I'm damn near pressing charges on Cam Newton, making the insane, what is it, absurd sexual gesture. Obscene sexual gesture towards my child, in my child's direction. Bitch, you going to court Monday morning. I'll fuck around, put a warrant out for his ass. You doing that shit around my children. It just makes you question now as a parent. Your kids say, Mommy, Daddy, I want to go to Cam Newton CN1, C1N, whatever the fuck you call it, football camp. I want to play 7-on-7 with football camp with Cam. Say, boy, you better shut the fuck up and get your ass out there and wash that car or something. You know what I mean? Ain't no need for you sending your child out there to play with Cam because first off, you can't trust him. You can't trust Cam. Fuck you looking like trusting Cam to at least keep the shit on the adult fucking level, man. If you're gonna put yourself in the area of these teens, then knowing these teens ain't really got nothing to fucking lose. They ain't got nothing. It ain't like these motherfuckers got houses and mortgages to pay for. You know what I mean? They still living off their goddamn parent. Which means their consequence ain't the same as your consequence, Cam. God damn, man. I mean, these niggas, man. And then you see, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? I mean, it ain't my place to explain it, T-Well. Big Cat, the nigga was well out of bounds. If I'm his parents, goddamn it, there may be legal ramifications that I may be looking to goddamn pursue. Bitch, Hell, your bank account like that? Oh, okay then. Let me see. I see your ass Monday morning downtown. What's that? What's Atlanta County Court? What's the Atlanta County Court down that motherfucker? Dade County, whatever the fuck y'all call it. Fulton County, something like that. Either way, bitch, you going downtown. Fuck wrong with you? Cam can't control himself. And look, we talked about this a while back, but now I think we really need to revisit the fact that the young man may be suffering from CTE. He may be, goddamn it, because he ain't thinking right. He ain't thinking right. Nigga got a scarf around his neck for fixation and shit. But that's alleged. That's alleged. That's alleged. I mean, god damn, Cam. Nigga won't just lay down and be a fucking legend. He gotta. Cam wants to be infamous. More so than legendary or famous. He wants the informality. Shout out Elaine again for this super chat. Light that goddamn screen up today on Sellout Saturday. Elaine say, can't wait to hear Howard try to spin this. hey, look, I can't wait, Elaine. How he gonna spin it? How he gonna spin it? Out of control, he gonna run that motherfucker off the road. That's about all he can do. Big Cat say, shout out to TJ Watt. Goddamn right. Because I mean, listen, yo. Listen, it ain't my place. And like shout out to Bryce Young. You see the title, you see the goddamn thumbnail. You see the thumbnail, you see the title. This here is in fact the beginning of a new era. That Cam Newton shit is yesterday. It's yesteryear, goddamn it. That Cam Newton shit is no more. I'm sick of it. I bet money we won't see Bryce doing no shit like that. Fuck is wrong with this guy? Nigga, at your goddamn football cap. Shout out Pocket Full of Dinero for that super chat. Pocket Full say for this great consistent content. I tried, my G. I tried. And that's no bullshit. Shout out Rush 360. Shout out J. Cole, Money 2K, MJ. I see you, my. Hey, shout out Zinc Magnesium. Pull up on it. Share the live. Let them know we in here. Elaine say, I don't trust quiet niggas. Stop playing, Elaine. You a quiet nigga in real life. I bet. I bet in real life you quiet as hell. I like a quiet nigga from time to time. Quiet nigga ain't fucking up the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely can fuck with a quiet nigga from time to time. Shout out Elaine. Shout out Ron Martin in the chat. Big Cat, like, hey, link in the chat whatever you want to pull up, nigga. You do know that. You do know that, nigga. Shit, the flow always yours over here, Big Cat. I think you got a lot to say about this shit because I watched the show today. It was absolutely hilarious, bro. The way you snatch your jersey, this nigga say, "Let me take this goddamn," because it ain't really no way you can defend Cam Newton for this. It ain't you defend him if you want to, motherfucker gonna start questioning you. You feel what I'm saying? Put yourself in that nigga line of fire. You crazy than a motherfucker. Not me. Shout out Derek Lynch for that super sticker, lighting the goddamn screen up. Y'all know what time it is. Show that love. Jump in that cash app. Cop you a super sticker. And make sure you super chat, man. Shout out Terrence Tate. But in the chat real quick. Now, I mean, before I continue, did Cam Newton go too far? Yes or no? In the chat, go. Let me know. Somebody let me goddamn know. Did the nigga go too motherfucking far? Before I get out of hand with this shit, Everybody in the chat say hell yeah. Hey, I ain't gotta just say it. Shout out Mr. Clean, shout out Zinc, shout out Javar Brown. Everybody in the chat say hell yeah. Super, super far. Way, way too far. Shout out Tola Duncan, say he haven't seen it. Tola, I don't think you want to see it. I don't think you want to see it. Hell, you bet your sweet ass come Monday morning, they gonna light Cam ass up on the major media outlets. The first takes of the way they gonna light his motherfucking ass up, man. I mean, it's got to be different. It's got to be. Shout out Elaine and T Wells. I'm about to pull y'all niggas up right there, real quick though. But like I say, in training camp, there's no potential. Now, before I move on and before I let T Lane and before I let T Wells and Elaine up, do y'all believe going into training camp that there will be a solidified quarterback battle? And if so, tell me why you believe it. And if not, tell me why you believe it. In the chat, let me know. Will there be a significant quarterback battle by y'all account? And I tell y'all what I think when it comes to the proverbial quarterback battles, especially in Carolina and amongst the entire league. Then I'm gonna drop the link. Lonnie say yeah. I doubt yeah. So Xavier Ford say no. Bernard say yes. Between Dalton and Corral, they say no, it's already done. Shout out AJ Brooks. Shout out AJ Brooks. Say, nah, this Bryce team, Javon Brown say. Lumbee Life say, not for QB1, it ain't, goddammit. Shout out Lumbee Life. Subscribe if you new over here. Probably not, Dicker Down say. Shout out Big Cat say, shout out to all the niggas on who hero is a guy on that weird shit. That's a fact, Big Cat. That's a fact. He on that weird shit. Shout out Charlito. I'm finna let y'all niggas in. And no, I don't believe there will be a fucking quarterback battle. I think Bryce Young, with the signing of his contract yesterday, really solidified that number one spot. If anything, Bryce gonna take the lion's share of the reps with the first team. I don't think Bryce Young see a lot of preseason action, so I'm not looking forward to that. But as far as the quarterback battle go, and by one of y'all count, but between Andy Dalton and Matt Corral, maybe. I mean, maybe. But I honestly don't think it's a battle there because the Carolina Panthers came out and told y'all a week ago Matt Corral gonna get the majority snaps with the first team in preseason. So that's actually isolating Matt Corral, not putting him in a battle for positioning, rather. No, so I don't think there will be a significant quarterback battle because the Panthers told you there wasn't. They got an eye on Matt Corral, which means he's getting the bulk of the share of the snap. So I mean, no battle for the quarterback position. But if and again, I like the right and left guard. I like that left guard battle. That might be something intriguing to watch. But the most intriguing battle to me, and this is just to me, is going to be between Terrence Marshall Jr. and Jonathan Mingo. I'm sorry if you want to. I mean, I don't think there's nothing to really be intrigued about when it comes to tight end, but goddamn it, Jonathan Mingo and Terrence Marshall, I'm very intrigued. I mean, because of, for one, the high regards of Jonathan Mingo. That's one. And two, the high ceiling I believe that Terrence Marshall still has. I mean, I'm intrigued at this battle, and I want to see it. That's what I'm mainly looking forward to as training camp gets underway. Shout out everybody in the chat. Link is in there. pull up on me. Shout out Elaine. Shout out T Wells.
What
Shout
up?
out Charlito. What's poppin', fellas?
What up? What's going on, man? What's up? What's
Chilling,
going on,
man.
fellas?
Hey man.
Hey, I got a question, man. Hey, look, the reason why I said left
Oh,
guard,
hold on,
man.
hold
Hello,
on, T
T-Way.
Wells. T Wells, your mic all fucked up, man.
Oh, here we go. Is it better now?
Nope.
God damn.
Damn. Hold
Now
on,
just
guys.
jump
phone,
out,
T-Way.
pull, and come back in, T Wells. God, so my Charlito, Elaine, what's good?
What's
Just
good,
chilling,
huh?
man.
Y'all niggas ain't juicy yet for the training camp.
Oh yeah, I am getting closer to the season.
Oh, the season here. Yeah, y'all talking about getting close. The season here for me, nigga, because
Yes,
I
sir.
already know how quick it's coming. You hear
Look,
me?
hey, real quick, man. There's no battle for quarterback. And for one, man, I think they're just trying to see if Matt Corral has anything for the future, man. If they want to kind of keep him around as a third quarterback. Honestly, I don't think he really has the mental capacity to be a quarterback for us, man. I don't really want him. So, the faster we can figure out what he has and move on to another guy, the better.
And you talking about Matt Corral?
Matt
Yeah.
Corral.
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about what Elaine just said?
Oh, I missed it, man.
I mean,
It depends on.
Matt Corral, he dealt with alcoholism, depression, and all that shit like that. That don't really sound like somebody I want leading my football team, man. So, I don't know. I would never trust him with the keys. What I saw last year in the preseason, he didn't really look that good. I just think they're trying to see what they got in him, you know what I mean, and see if they're going to bring in a third guy for the future.
Yeah,
I say
This is his last chance.
I agree with that. I mean
I agree with
that makes
that.
sense. That's the reason why I'm giving a book of the snaps, because look, it'd be a win-win for us. Like if Matt Corral go in there and does something amazing in preseason, we can trade him off for a pick or
Better
something.
pick.
But then if Matt Corral do something horrible, we'll just let him go and bring in another guy. You know what I'm saying? Just for a third quarterback. So
Even to
it
what I
ain't
was saying about his
ain't a hard.
even about his emotional state, man. Didn't he post like some kind of cryptid butthurt message a couple of months ago?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Then he tried to backpedal out that shit.
Yeah, mentally, man, this ain't the kind of person I want leading my team, bro.
Well, Elaine, if you think about it, even when he got drafted, I think when he got hurt, he posted something saying that, oh, like the team's overlooking me because I got a small injury, something like that. I'm like,
and
dude,
wasn't
wait
there
a minute.
something about him talking shit back to Matt Rule or some shit? Or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah, that's what it was.
Get him the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, fellas, but check this out. The reason why I said left guard, man, is because if you guys remember, Dave Campen, our offensive line coach, a while back he kind of said that he really wants to kind of battle, well, not really battle, but like put Mays in at that left guard to see, because I really believe that they're gonna try to put Brady Christensen at right
because
tackle.
him and Kwanu were college guys. They had
Yeah,
chemistry.
yeah,
I forgot. Man, that's a sneaky good one, man.
Yeah,
It could happen.
but then
Hey, shout out Derek Lynch for that super chat. Say thanks for getting the non-Panther fans that's born in this state. Goddamn right.
Yeah,
I'm still on they punk asses.
Yeah, but if you look at it though, I mean, I don't know if you said it a while ago, Elaine, but I know we were saying something about like Taylor Moton. You know what I'm saying? How like his progression is like dropping. But I mean, they could probably try to put Christensen over there to give him a run for his money during preseason. You know what I'm saying? I think we have enough pieces over there to try to say, hey, I mean, because Christensen got drafted as a tackle, but that Matt Rule regime didn't coach him up correctly. So I think that, if you have a true guard in Mays or the other guy we drafted, you could possibly try to move Christian into right tackle. I mean, just for battle purposes, you know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact. And that's something people don't talk about. Moton has fell off a little bit. He hasn't been playing at a Pro Bowl level. But Charlie.
My two battles is goddamn Jonathan Mingo versus D-Jack and Horn, and then the tight ends versus Luvu and Shaq Thompson.
Well,
and I only say the tight ends. The tight ends versus Shaq. Really Shaq, because Shaq do need to work on their coverage skills and stuff like that, just in case. And
ain't
with
no excuse.
Mingo, I feel like if he could make it where he gives Horn and Dante a hard time, then we know what we have on our hands.
Well, the whole wide receiver, to your point, Charlie, the whole wide receiver depth chart is kind of like tossed in the air. Nobody's beating Adam Thielen out for the slot receiver, man. You know what I mean? Just too much experience, too much know-how, can get open very quickly. But all those outside receivers, I mean, Terrence Marshall could beat out. What's that dude we got from Detroit? I forgot.
Chart.
He could beat out Chart. Just those outside receiver positions, man. That's really up to how they come out and play. But Thielen's
Yeah,
the only
but
solidified
with
guy in
Chalk,
the
but
depth
with
chart.
Chalk's situation though, he's not. He probably do run routes and all that shit. But as far as how we gonna use him, it's just a deep threat. If you gotta run straight and that's it, then there's
Nah,
no point of
I don't
using him.
think
But
Charlito. I think they gonna utilize the nigga for more than just try to take the top off.
to his point, we already got the dude who led the league in yards per reception last year.
What's up, Unc?
Yeah,
So,
I know that we're
Got
gonna
them
try
at
more
Big
than.
Fish. What's up, my G?
Nothing much. I'm at my fight right now, waiting for them to set up everything.
hey, good luck, man. You okay?
Thank you, man. Hey, they ain't got nobody, so I'm automatically getting a belt because there's nobody in my weight at the weight I'm fighting at today.
Damn.
So I'm getting a belt regardless. But they set me up with someone who they have 2 fights already, but they're 10 pounds lighter than me. So
Oh, so you got it. So you got a hand pick fight.
yeah, I had to say because they didn't have nobody in my weight class.
All right, don't underestimate the light.
Oh yeah, I know.
Now shout out Big Fish for cherry
Big Fish,
pick.
do your thing. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
was me on there, boy. I don't think you're getting the belt.
Shit.
But look,
Yeah,
Big
nice,
Fish
the
out
belt
this
is nice.
bitch cherry picking.
I didn't choose that.
but fella, what you think about those that middle linebacker position with Brandon Smith? You think he'll get a good look there?
Well, my question is, man, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with Jeremy Chinn, right? So the way they're acting like they're gonna be playing him at linebacker, so they're not gonna be playing on the outside on rush. So I think he might get some snap at middle linebacker.
You think so?
They're trying to be all secretive. Really, he lost his starting job at safety. Let's keep it a stack.
Yeah.
Everybody was shitting on me for saying he's declining, but we signed a starting safety, and we're saying we don't know what to do with him.
Yeah,
I think they'll use Chinn not as frequent as we used to as safety, but it's gonna be a play or two where he's gonna be a safety.
Well, just his experience there, Charlie, but he's effectively lost his job to Von Bell. So they're going to play him at linebacker. And if you're playing a 3-4, he's not a rusher, right? So he's got to play that middle a little bit. And I think that's a good position for him. I think this could be one of his better years since his rookie year.
And you know what, Elaine, you know what, and some of the Panthers fans have to realize, like it's a reason why we bring in certain guys for certain positions. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody can't get hog tied to some of these guys if we're trying to win. I mean, we can't. I mean, we got to stop being comfortable. Like if
anybody disagrees with me, you go check Jeremy Chinn's PFF grade.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
I already know. I ain't got to check that. Yeah. I seen his best year to me was his rookie year when he had 2 touchdowns, like 8 sacks.
And what was the difference in his rookie year? He was playing linebacker.
Yeah, and he was around the line. He's around the line of scrimmage. So I mean, that's why I hate talking to certain Panthers fans because they get so like hog tied on certain people.
We love these players, but we can't be objective about them.
Yeah, like come on.
If you're objective, you're a hater.
I like come on, man. As a football fan, first you want the best for
position.
Your team. You want
the best position you play. You need to be.
Yeah, and then on top of that, you want some of these free agents to want to come to your team. I mean, you can't be like an Atlanta Falcons team where you're gonna overpay somebody like a Jesse Bates to come to your team. You want somebody to come to your team to be productive and make sure that I'm here to win. I want to be here. And some of the guys went to the Falcons, man. They went there because of that bag, and we know that. We know the Falcons not gonna win.
And to that point, somebody else who's like that is what's that corner we picked up from Florida? I want to see him too. I want to see what he could do. Man,
we got a lot of talent on this team. Sound like to me
Johnson or something.
Well, real quick, where is y'all concerns at there? What's your concern? Where you concerned at going into
And
training
is
camp?
Louisville going to play the middle? Somebody brought up Louisville. Is he going to be on the outside or is he going to be in the middle?
Hey, that's a good question, man. And that's why I said Brandon Smith. I mean, where we put Brandon Smith?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be an outside linebacker.
I don't know if Louisville's a good rusher or not, man. That's a real good question.
So
Yeah,
so where
I think
y'all
Louisville.
what are y'all concerned about? Look, Kev say cornerback.
Yeah, corner.
Only corner
safety.
because of health. And here's the thing, too. What's the deal with Brian Burns and his little surgery that he got? Maybe that's the whole thing that's holding up the contracts. Because didn't he get some kind of surgery?
He back now. It was some
I
ankle
think he's
surgery.
good, man.
Okay.
I think
It was a light cleanup, light ankle procedure.
So we don't really got a lot to worry about, because everybody keeps saying corner, but everybody's saying that because of the health concerns, right?
Right.
So healthy, we good. Really, we got kind of
and that's
team.
a fact, Elaine.
It's really just up to Bryce to come play to be a good quarterback, be half as good as we think he can be, man. It's a playoff team, man.
Yeah, but healthy is good. But once you suffer an injury, you're never 100%. I don't care how good, even if you're on the field, you're still not 100%.
Well, Charlito, even if they banged up, if the nigga on the field, I'm happy with it. I mean, they gonna be banged up, nigga. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
what I'm saying. But they're not 100 though. You know, they ain't like 100 healthy. But shit, if it's better than if that's all we have to deal with, that's all we got, then I take that. Then to not have somebody there at all.
I still got to see what the situation is at nose tackle, man. You know what I mean? I don't like the way it looks, but that's to be determined.
And that's why with this NFL experience coaching stuff, I think they're gonna try to like not be like full pass all day type shit like that. I mean, I know they got a certain amount of days they can do pass, but I think they got to be like conscious and management of our players. I'm just kind of like baseball.
This ain't the Matt Rule days no more. We actually got real NFL coaches now. You get what I'm saying?
That is a good point. Shout out Fizz. Shout out everybody said the defensive tackle, Elaine.
Yeah.
Because hell, we got a lot of bodies on the D line. Now, somebody in training camp and preseason gonna claim a starting spot. Question is who? There might be a significant battle in training camp. That defensive line, that defensive tackle position.
I don't know. I don't know because I really think those guys they brought in day one of training camp. I mean, on free agency. I think those are guys that are like high on their radio. I think they're trying to find who's going to be a rotational third down piece defensive line guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think it'll be a battle as much as we think it is because I mean, keep in mind, guys. You know, Evero only stays in his base defense 28% of the time. So I mean, our base defense may start the game, but after that, we may be doing all types of shit we've never seen before.
And to my man's comment, though, Derek Brown's moving to defensive end.
Yep. That's a fact. I don't know how I feel about that, guys.
But hey, Elaine, can you educate everybody what a real defensive end, the 3-4 looks like? Because people think a defensive end, you got to be in a 4-3, 4-4 type shit. But
you ain't got to do that.
Yeah, we all know the roles change in a 4-3 and versus a 3-4. In a 3-4, you're trying to free up your linebackers, right?
Yeah.
That's why your boy, who's the defensive end that nobody likes?
Gross Models.
Nah. Burns. You know, that's why Burns is moving to linebacker. So the idea is to free up Burns. So you want somebody who's going to be stout at the point of attack and hold up that tackle and not let the hands get on your linebacker. So Brian Burns is going to get some free rushes. He's going to confuse defenses. He's going to be able to line out wide of the tackle. So Derek Brown is going to be perfect at that. You get what I'm saying? So the defensive ends on a 3-4 aren't there to be like glory guys that collect sacks and stuff like that. They fill a role to clean up for the linebackers.
Yeah, well, I mean, see, you got to stop doing that, saying that that's all they do is free up the linebackers. Now, I think now, matter of fact, I know in a 3-4 scheme, the defensive ends, their role really change when it comes to run support or run stop.
But that's everything. So if you want to get sacks from your defensive end, you're going to go with a slender, more athletic guy. That's what I mean. So the only reason
what are you talking about in a 3-4 scheme or 4-3?
when I say their only role in a 3-4 is to occupy blocks and hold up the point of attack in the passing and run game. Because if you wanted your defensive end to get sacks, you would just go for a more athletic guy. Your defensive end, the 3-4, are traditionally over 300 pounds. They're big, they're wide, they take up space.
But Elaine, they must be able to play or be a fucking good run stopping defensive end. They have to be. If not, the scheme ain't gonna work at all. We're gonna be getting gas for 40, 50, 60-yard run.
But no, that's it. Anybody who can hold up to the point of attack is going to be a decent run stopper, right? That's why you got wide bodies in the 3-4, right? Derek Brown
control.
That's the only thing I can see where Derek Brown may excel is in the run stop, the run support.
But understand, that's everything, right? So your guy on the end who's bigger and who holds up on the point of attack, he's going to free up those linebackers, right? That's the whole thing. Brian Burns doesn't have to.
You keep saying free up the linebackers, but what if what I'm talking about is when the linebackers ain't free? Derek Brown being a defensive edge or defensive end in the 3-4 scheme.
Yeah.
Even if he has to free up a linebacker in the pass game, Derek Brown gonna be there at the first point of attack when it comes to the run support.
Right.
See, yeah, I hate when y'all just keep hollering free up the linebackers. That's not his key job. That ain't Derek Brown key job in this 3-4 scheme. His main job is gonna be run goddamn stopping and setting that edge. Never mind
right.
The linebacker.
But we're saying the same thing. If Brian Burns is setting the edge, right, in the
linebacker. No, then we are not saying the same thing, Elaine. You said Derek Brown. If Derek Brown setting the edge, that in the run game, Elaine, setting the edge to me means one thing: setting the fucking edge. It means stopping the motherfucking either stopping the running back from getting to the outside or either stopping them from cutting that bitch back.
Setting the edge simply means to stop the movement of the offensive line. You basically stand up the offensive line. He makes no progress. By doing that, you've occupied a block. Either A, you can shed that guy and make the play yourself, but best case scenario, because that offensive lineman couldn't push you back and then move to the second level and put hands on someone else, you've now freed your teammate to make a play. That's why if you go look back, Luke Kuechly's first year, we had one of the worst run defenses in the league, right? So he collected a lot of fucking sacks. I mean, a lot of tackles, like downfield, unimpactful tackles. The following year,
next level, the second level tackle.
Right. The following year, what did we do? We went and drafted 2 defensive tackles. We got 2 defensive tackles. All of a sudden, we had like a top 5 run defenses. Now, Luke Kuechly's making impactful tackles because nobody can put a hand on them anymore. So yeah, their number one job is to set the edge, stop the progress of the offensive lineman. Because what the offensive lineman wants to do is he wants to put hands on you, push you out the way, and then move to the second level and put hands on a linebacker. That's how you get big play. That's how you get big runs. The offensive linemen are moving on, and they're
getting
out. Right. What they do. That's offensive lineman has succeeded in his job if he can push you out the play and then get another man. A third man is So
that's called a deuce ad, baby. Deuce ad tackle.
yeah, exactly. So Derek Brown,
deuce ad block, my bad.
So yeah, and the 3-4, when you got people setting the edge, basically occupying that offensive tackle, that offensive guard, and preventing them from actually getting movement, and for preventing them from being able to move to the second level, you're gonna have your linebackers cleaning up. Sometimes Derek Brown, because he's so elite, he's gonna be making plays himself, but better yet, the linebackers are always gonna be clear.
And that's why, you know what, and that's why they're not going to put Derek Brown in the trenches like that. They're going to keep him outside because I mean most defensive linemen hate playing a 3-4 because you always getting double team because it's like you against a guard in the center or you against a guard in the tackle. So you was getting double. So if Derek Brown playing on the outside, he 9 times out of 10 he make it a 1-on-1 with a guard or a tackle.
And T-Wells, let me address your point, and maybe something Big Cat said that's very interesting. So some of the first thing I want to say, man, is a lot of the great 3-4 nose tackles, they don't collect a lot of stats. They're just big as fuck and they're unmovable. They're just unmovable. Yeah. That center and guard can't get to the next level. Now, Big Cat just said, do we trust YGM as as a linebacker, man, I don't know. I don't know how athletic this
Hell
dude is.
no.
I don't know if he can move in space. I know Brian Burns can move in space because he looked good in the combine, and that was his projection. But yeah, I don't know
But they
about
better not
YGM.
put him in no damn linebacker.
That's what he's doing, bro. That's what he's doing. So we're gonna see. Hey, let us know what you
YGM?
see in training camp with YGM, man. I see. Tell us how you look at
Hell
linebacker.
nah.
Oh, slew
Hey,
fruit,
look, man, I'm gonna
YGM.
tell y'all something.
That shit
We
is not
talk
gonna work.
about trusting YGM, and shout out Big Cat. I don't know how much I trust Brian Burns, especially if he got to flip his hips and chase a fucking Travis Kelsey on a
So
40-yard post or something
no,
like that.
Brian Burns is a real linebacker, man. That's where he should have been the whole time.
All right, Elaine.
That's where he should have
All
been
right.
the whole time. He has elite speed.
Well, I mean, and I can agree with that. Even in a 4-3 scheme, he's supposed to be an outside linebacker.
I mean, I
Supposed to be a
forgot
left or a right side, weak side, strong side linebacker.
Yeah,
even in the 4-3.
What did he run? A 4.5 in the combine, but it's not
Oh,
really.
I don't know.
It's not just
I
the
don't
speed,
know.
but he's a very fluid athlete, right? Like even when you go watch his combine tape, man, he can flip his hips, he can bend. He's a very fluid athlete, man. But so he belongs in space. And honestly, a 3-4 team was supposed to get him. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
didn't when Steve Wilkes took over the defense last year, didn't he have Brian Burns stand up more as opposed to the beginning of the year?
That's something I didn't notice.
Yeah,
because he's smart if he did.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at when Steve Wilkes took over the defensive calls and stuff and put his buddy up there in the box, Brian Burns.
The defense did get better.
Yeah.
It did get better after the firing of Matt Rule.
And what I keep telling
after about 1 or 2 weeks of Steve Wilkes kind of putting his hands around it,
and
defense got better. I mean, we wasn't really able to see the true fucking fruits of our or get the fruits of our labor because we was missing Dante and JC.
But everything I keep telling you, everything I keep telling you that you dislike about Brian Burns is negated when you line him up at linebacker and put Derek Browns or somebody in front of him. Right? You're not asking him to hold up at the point of attack anymore. You're not asking him to.
You're right. You're right. Because like I say, Brian Burns. Yeah, you're right. Everything y'all say, I told y'all. In all accounts, he's in the NFL. He should have been a linebacker anyway.
And at linebacker, his strengths are basically amplified, right? So now he can line up wider of a tackle. So that tackle got a defensive end and Brian Burns coming off the edge. That's trouble.
To that point, when we drafted Brian Burns, it was either because we were looking for a linebacker. It was either Brian Burns or what's that dude that played for the Cardinals?
Simmons.
Yeah, him. Yeah, everybody was thinking that it was gonna be him or Brian Burns. So I was so much confused about why we didn't play him at linebacker. Because that's what I thought that we was actually drafting him for, is to be like linebacker or whatnot. Because it was either against him and Simmons, and we got.
Charlie, I think that year we needed a pass rusher. Before Brian Burns, who did we have on the roster at pass rusher? We were desperate.
Oh shit! We ain't had nobody really.
Yeah, we were desperate for a pass rusher, man. So I think we kind of forced it. And you remember that year was so deep at pass rushers. A lot of pass rushers went early. Everybody got one.
Wasn't our only pass rusher Short, Kewan Short, something like that at the time?
Yeah, but Kewan, it was coming off like a bunch of injuries and stuff.
Kewan Short was a defensive tackle, but in a 4-3 scheme, he was disruptive. That was KK's biggest attribute. He was a fucking disruptive guy. You know what I mean? He was more along the lines of a Aaron Donald type of disruption, motherfucker.
So
you know what I mean?
If you guys remember, we wanted a pass rusher that year, and that year, like 5 or 6 defensive ends went in the first round. It was a crazy year, and we got one of the last ones. Now, actually, the funny thing is, Brian Burns is actually one of the most successful defensive ends out of that group.
And think about it. All the work, all the great that K1 Short or KK Short was able to amass in Carolina.
Yeah,
Derek Brown set the single season record last year. So regardless to how much, well, not in sacks, because KK would run up sacks too from a defensive tackle position.
It's a little unfair.
He was disruptive, man, and he had superb technique on the inside, hand skill, type of shit Brian Burns never had.
Well, it's a little unfair to compare him, right? So Kwan Short
Well,
was a
yeah, it
pure
is. Yeah,
he
it
was a
is.
he was
It
a
is.
pure he was a pure pass rusher, and then Star Lotulelei kind of fit that like run stopper role. So it freed him up to just sell out on the run and just use his
Nah,
pass
cause
rushing
KK
ability.
would stop the run too. For say he was a pure.
He
Did you call KY Short a pure pass rusher?
No, well, I guess that's an extreme because he wasn't vulnerable against the run, but his whole thing, his claim to fame, the reason why he was such a good defensive tackle was his pass rushing ability, not his
Oh,
run
he
stopping
had it.
ability.
He
So
had it.
Derek
You
Brown,
know what I mean?
Derek,
Hey,
yeah.
we
So,
ain't had that. Then see,
but
Derek Brown
he's
ain't
the
that.
opposite, right? He's the run stopper with a little bit of pass rush sometimes, but he's mainly the run stopper. So they're the complete opposite. So they're
Are they the
never going to
same
get
height and weight?
Enforce. And
well.
I think that's what we got that kind of penetration again. Like say you got this version of Brian Burns, right?
Yeah.
And you take the fucking that version of K1 Short that he got all the sacks and tackles. You got them two on this defensive line, then there's nothing you can do. I guarantee you not Derek Brown, but Brian Burns will amass more sacks if he got a player
You think he's
like
the best defensive tackle in Panther history, better than Chris
I
Jenkins?
mean, as far as
Ooh,
pass rushing went, Elaine, hell yeah.
ooh. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know, dog.
Hell yeah.
I
Who
would
was
take Chris
better?
Jenkins. I would
Who
take
was
Chris
better
Jenkins.
at from the defensive tackle position getting to the quarterback?
Yeah, if you say pass rusher, okay, but I would take Chris Jenkins though, because he was a good mix of all of that.
Yeah,
Kevin
Chris
Green.
Jenkins was all right, but K1 Short was better. I'm sorry.
K1 Short got the sacks. I give you that.
Kevin Green.
Didn't we get
He
Kevin
was a
Green
he
late
was
in his
a
career?
tie. He was a defensive end.
Oh, okay.
Now, yeah, I'm getting at the KK. I think KK, and I'm talking about just like during the course of a season, like he sustained that type of energy from week one to the end. You know what I mean?
It
Even
was
in
a
the
Yeah.
short run.
playoffs. So
It was a short run from it though, too, man.
yeah,
I
he
think
ain't
we're
last
talking
long. I don't know if it came
we're
down.
talking
Now he
solid three
started getting
years.
hurt.
Yeah.
He started getting hurt,
Yeah,
and the
getting hurt.
Panthers didn't pay him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were just on the bench for like a while, for a long
Yeah,
time.
he wanted a check too. So
I
Yeah,
think
he
we
wanted
did.
big money.
We did pay him. Then he started getting hurt. He had a
Yeah,
good
we paid
comeback.
him.
We paid
We
him.
paid him because we paid him that.
Yo, guys,
I
I'm
think you're the Super
finna
Bowl.
head on out, man. I'm gonna
All right,
listen to the
Carlito.
show though, man.
where you going, nigga?
Shit, I gotta go pick up some items for these damn wheels and shit, man. I'm finna go out, go to Home Depot and go to Walmart real quick.
Okay,
All
okay.
right,
Shout
man.
out Charlito, my G. Stay safe.
But if y'all on
Hey,
when I come back though, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop back on the chat, bro.
yes, sir.
Already.
Shout out Charlito. One
Already.
All right,
love,
y'all.
my G.
Appreciate it.
No
Nice
problem.
talk, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well,
Charlito been busy. My nigga must be running his money up. You know what I mean? Shout out all the niggas. Everybody just being busy, running their money up. You know what I mean? Everybody spending family time. Shout out to the good life. You know what I mean? Yeah, but far as training camp go, like I say, y'all, that's real intriguing, fellas. That defensive tackle battle. I think now more so than any position on the field. I'm thinking this one may be at the top. Now that I think about it, who we got there?
It ain't no battle, man. Because the reality is I'm just questioning whether the starters are good enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to
I
say.
don't think the guys behind them are even pushing. The wide receiver one is the only real battle where you think you got enough talent where one dude could beat out the other dude for starters.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So where's your intrigue at when it comes to the wide receiver position or battle there?
Okay, because our boy what do we get from Detroit again?
Chark.
DJ Chalk,
Yeah,
yeah.
DJ Chark could probably, our dude was the number one yards per reception guy in the league last year, man. So they're kind of the same kind of dude. That could really be an interesting battle. Adam Thielen really got the slot receiver locked up, man. I think we're gonna run a lot of three receiver sets this year, just to kind of give Bryce some more options to get the ball out early. You know what I mean?
Well, and shout out Elaine. When you got a quarterback that can, or is advertised as highly as Bryce was as far as his processing ability go,
Doesn't make
A
sense to come
three
out in a
set,
power I.
yeah, three wide, 3 set, 4 wide. Something it should be, a place where Bryce Young excels. You know what I mean?
I mean, we got. I mean, we got to take into account too. Like, since we're saying like, well, this is Bryce Young's first year. We got to look at, if he has to have that chemistry with his wide receivers, he got to be.
But why, T. Wells? Why? I know you ain't finna say put a set of training wheels on Bryce and ease into the pussy or
The
something
training
like
wheels
that.
is on. The
I
training
mean,
wheels is on, huh?
yeah, the training was on, man. I mean,
No, the training wheels ain't on.
My stance. I mean, you know my stance with him, man. I gotta see something from the dude first, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't crown him if he hasn't taken a snap in training camp yet. You know what I'm saying?
Do you really believe they gonna come out here? Because they did that with Trevor Lawrence. That was a mistake by them, man. And I guess it was the only thing they could do. You think they're gonna come out here and let Bryce throw the ball 40 times a game?
Well, stop right there. Shout out Big Cat. Do you think they'll let Bryce run no huddle? I think the question you just asked will be answered inside of Big Cat's question. Or Big Cat said, will Bryce Young or will Bryce run no huddle a lot?
That'll be smart.
I think, and shout out Big Cat. If this coaching staff and Bryce Young is what they're advertised to be, and the relationship between Bryce Young and Frank White is what it's supposed to be, I think Big Cat in the right situations, late in the second quarter, late in the fourth quarter, I think a lot of no huddle will be on the fucking menu for Bryce. I think so. Shout out Big Cat. These are all interesting things that I believe.
That no huddle shit can be gimmicky sometimes. It's a buzzword, man.
Why you say that, Elaine? Why you say that?
I got you. If your offense is clicking, yeah, okay, it could be something that really puts the defense on their toes. If your offense isn't clicking, that just means quick three and outs, man. Your defense is back on the field.
God damn! Shout out, Elaine. Hey, I can't even argue with your ass.
Chip Kelly came in with the Philadelphia Eagles and tried to do
I
that
can't even rebuttal that your big head ass.
Yeah. That shit. The Eagles just had a bunch of 3 and outs and shit. Defense was back on the field real quick. Defense started getting tired.
That nigga said, okay then. Yeah, if the offense clicking, nigga, all right. But if not, nigga, this is all a bunch of fucking 3. God damn. Yeah, Elaine. Why rush yourself when you ain't got to?
You put more pressure on the defense, man, because you put 3 and outs back on the field. So
Elaine.
I get Big Cat. It's not a secret weapon, man.
Oh, Big Cat, Elaine calling your motherfucking ass out.
Well, Bryce, what'd he say?
I told Big Cat you calling him the fuck out.
Okay. No, it ain't even call out because at the end of the day, man.
Call his ass out.
No, I get where he's going. It could be. It's a useful tool, man, but it ain't no secret weapon that's gonna, scare even NFL defense. If your offense sucks, the no huddles is gonna work.
God damn, Elaine. Elaine said that shit ain't shaking shit.
We saw that with Chip. We already saw that with Chip Kelly, man. When the offense is clicking and they try to come out there, because Chip Kelly's one of the dudes that came into the NFL and thought he was gonna take the NFL by storm by doing some crazy shit, and that shit didn't work.
I mean, even if you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, what percentage of the time are they running no huddle? You feel what I'm saying? They just they reading at the line, and Patrick Mahomes is just God out there, but they ain't really running no huddle like that all the time.
Now, running the no huddle out of necessity is, I'm assuming.
Hey, real quick, shout out Roadmaster Unlimited or Roadmaster Limited. Say Uncle Instigator. Goddamn right I am. Shout out Big Cat. You already know what time it is. Motherfucker go instigate me every chance they get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out James Carter in the chat. Y'all step on that goddamn like button. Y'all know what time it is. Subscribe if you new over here. Run me up. Subscriber giveaway right round the corner. Make sure y'all get me there, man. Step on the like button. Subscribe if you ain't. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. This is a monetized platform. By the way, make sure you cash out. Cop you a super sticker. And make sure you super chat. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out Fizz. Nigga Fizz, I see you. James Conner. Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I got
a question for you. Got me on Bluetooth.
What's up, T.Y.? Hey, so I got a question for
Hey,
you guys.
hey,
So,
hey, hold on. Big Cat on your ass. Shout out Big Cat. What's up, nigga?
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What's going
Yeah.
on,
Talk.
man? What's up, man? How you been, man?
I'm good. I'm real good, Big Cat. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you too, brother. Listen, Elaine, I gotta tell you about this no huddle.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna benefit Bryce because we got a bunch of mid-level wide receivers around him. And the only thing that can make mid-level wide receivers look good is a smart quarterback. So if my wide receivers can't get open because athletically they're not the best of the best, then you got to hope to catch them off guard with tempo and execution. So you speed up the tempo, you give me execution, our average receiving core becomes a really good receiving core.
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? So I think that up-tempo shit may be the best objective for Bryce. I mean, you sit there, and if you let them sit there, you give them time for defense to read them, try to figure them out, it could be a long season for Bryce. Speed that clock up. Let's see Bryce. You know, there's a reason why he scored high on that. What was it, the S2 test or whatever that shit was? Let's put that to work. I mean, why not, bro? Why have one of the smartest quarterbacks in the NFL and have him running at regular pace? I want my smart nigga running at 100,000 miles per hour, and let's see can you keep up with him.
Your $1 million horse.
Right? Yeah, I want to run that motherfucker.
Hey, so I get your point, right? And I guess you're really leaning on this cognitive ability. I've seen it. Is that me with the static? Or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, that's you. That's
Hold on,
you.
I don't think that's me. I'm gonna pause.
Yeah, that's you, Elaine. That's your shit.
How about now? All right, let me get this out.
It's better. It's better.
Okay, I get Big Cat's point, right? He's really leaning on this cognitive ability, but we have seen the no huddle get beat in the NFL, right? I brought up the famous example of Chip Kelly and how basically it just led to a lot of 3 and outs or whatever. If your offense ain't clicking, it ain't clicking, man. So I get his point. He's trying to say that basically his cognitive ability, Bryce Young is going to be able to outsmart teams, and I don't know. I have to see it, man. I'm just afraid it's going to lead to a lot of quick 3 and outs.
Let me ask you this: who was Chip Kelly quarterback?
I think Big Cat Port was a little stronger, Elaine, because the way Big Cat articulated, if you look at it, he 100% right. He say to you, he Big Cat say to you the point, he throw the point at you about the wide receivers, right? You know what I mean? Being say if the wide receivers are, you know, not athletically gifted like they need be, with a smart quarterback, accuracy, precision, timing,
What you
rhythm.
mean is what he said. What you mean is what he said sounds good, but
No, what he means, what he said is something that I can see happening, not just sounding good. I mean, you got to understand.
That's the problem. Huh? We've seen this run in the NFL, and application it ain't really it. There's a reason why a bunch of teams aren't
Elaine.
doing it.
Okay, Elaine. So let's say if you look around the NFL, the landscape, and which quarterbacks do you say can run a no huddle offense? You know, with precision. Which quarterbacks would you give the title to do that?
Why are we talking theory? Let's just talk actual.
No, it's not theory. It's not a theory. Elaine, quarterbacks in the NFL run no huddle every Sunday, goddammit. And only certain quarterbacks, to your account, is able to execute it without going out, on quick 3 and out drives. I'm trying to figure out what you solidify as that type of quarterback.
Runs an up-tempo offense that runs the no huddle a lot. There's not a lot.
Well, I asked
there's
you
not anyone who
was running the Phillies offense with Chip Kelly. I asked you who was the quarterback. Who was the quarterback on the Chip Kelly?
Was this Nick Foles era?
I don't know.
This is some time ago, man. I'm gonna have to go look.
Because if you're telling me that Nick Foles is smarter than Bryce Young, then you need to go ahead and hang up, brother.
Yeah, but I don't think it's about being smart.
It is, because think about this, Elaine. I got the advantage of knowing what offense I'm calling. First of all, listen, bro. You go no huddle, you're gonna be out of breath. I don't know about you, bro. I play football and I play that shit, and when I get tired, you mentally break down, bro. Because you're not worried about trying to cover somebody. You worried about trying to catch your fucking breath, bro. You trying to catch your breath. I ain't worried about am I in the flat or am I in the cut? Am I in the zone 3 or should I drop back or your ass is mentally gassed. And when you mentally fatigue, we get mentally strong. And that's Bryce Young's territory.
Except when you go 3 and out very quickly, then your defense is mentally.
How we going 3 and out when you got a guy who knows? I know my offense. So you mean to tell me the defense is going to outsmart Bryce in a fast-paced situation?
This is a rookie, man. Like, okay, that's where we differ. This is why we're never going to be on the same page.
Hey,
shout out, Andrew. What's up, baby?
I agree with. Let me just say why I agree with Big Cat. Okay, the when you run a no-huddle offense, you're breaking down the defense. They don't have time to rotate players in and out.
Facts.
So when you're playing against a team that has a lot of defensive schemes and they're always throwing in their best pass rushers on the throwing down, the whole reason for the 3-down the no-huddle offense is to keep those players on the sideline because they'll get a penalty. If they try to,
you guys are confused.
Yeah.
You guys are a little confused. You guys are keep bringing up the benefits.
Elaine, we talking. What the hell you mean confused? We talking football 101.
No. You guys are bringing up the benefits of if it works. When it works, this is what happens.
It works all the
time. But see, Elaine, you can't see. That's some bullshit, Elaine. That's bullshit. Because if you saying we talking about the benefits when it works. You talking about the fucking negatives when it don't work. So
right, but
either way, I mean, it's a chance it works. It's a chance it don't. Possibility with Bryce and it working is high, extremely high.
No, my thing is, I'm asking you guys, what teams? Let's forget theory. Let's talk about applications. What teams are running the no huddle at a high percentage? What percentage are they running it, and how successful are they? That's what we need to talk about.
I think you have to take a look at the quarterbacks more so than the team in this situation.
Let me get
Elaine.
some numbers for you guys. I'm gonna pause myself for a little bit, and I'm gonna get.
Yeah, you gotta, and I'm gonna help you signify or specific, specify your search. You have to look at certain quarterbacks more so than certain teams. First off, you got to break it down to winning ball clubs, and then the winning ball clubs.
Let me get all the numbers, and then we can figure out who we can exclude and the reason why is after that. I'll just get the numbers, and then we can kind of quantify.
I mean, it's quite easy to do, though, Elaine. It's simple. And I'm gonna show you. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Take Aaron Rodgers. No huddle. Aaron Rodgers running the no huddle. We've seen him do it in multiple years. Aaron Rodgers out of nowhere. It could be second quarter, 10 minutes left. Aaron Rodgers done fuck around, switched up and running no huddle. And in this no huddle, Aaron Rodgers fuck around and just methodically drive down the field for 88 yards and a touchdown. So when I say that, I say this. Aaron Rodgers in a no-huddle scheme or running the no-huddle is a efficient quarterback running the no-huddle.
Another advantage is it gives the quarterback more time to see the defense.
Andrew.
Facts. Yeah, how many times do you see him get delay a game because you got a quarterback in there that's trying to figure out? They're constantly moving defensive players around, try to confuse the quarterback. Well, this gives them more time. So it's getting run a lot in the NFL right now.
But we got
it really is, especially with quarterbacks that coaches staffs trust to run the no huddle. You're not gonna be a motherfucker they don't trust to run no huddle.
This is like saying there's
/ Cam Newton.
But we got to keep this in mind, guys. I mean, like around no huddle the whole entirety of the game. I mean, you may have certain points that they run it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, nobody's running.
Yeah, it's a situational thing, Elaine.
Even if you look at the Seahawks with Russell Wilson that year that won the Super Bowl, a big percentage of the offense was no huddle. But then once shit got haywire, they went 3 and out.
I got a real good question for Big Cat because his question was, do you trust Bryce Young to run the no huddle? Why would you need to trust the quarterback to run a no huddle?
Well, he didn't say trust. He said, do we think Bryce Young will run a lot of no huddle?
I think
What the word trust wasn't in there.
I could have sworn he used the word trust.
No. I was asking, do you think he'll run it a lot?
Okay, my bad. I thought you said you trust.
I would. Listen, bro. I'm telling you, this guy's smart. First of all, I think people underestimate his size. A lot of people are saying that his size is a disadvantage. If you really want to dive into the schematics of it, his size can actually be an advantage because you're gonna be able to hide behind a lot of those guys.
Don't start this shit.
I would say that, but I'm telling you, bro. I played ball, man, and the last thing I want to do was face a quarterback who was cooking when I'm on a no huddle because I'll be out of breath, bro.
Perfect, Big Cat. You said when that quarterback is cooking.
Yeah, exactly. We're cooking, bro. Your ass gonna be sucking wind, bro.
Right, so we don't disagree. When it works, it can be great. But when it doesn't work, it puts a lot of stress on your team and your defense.
Okay, you're fact, and I agree with you. But let me hear me out. What gives you the indication that Bryce can't do it?
I didn't say that. I didn't say he can't do it. You guys
sound like you did, Eli.
No. What I'm saying, what I clearly said in my opening statement was that it's a good thing when it's clicking, but it's not a secret weapon, right? That's what I was saying. Not that he can't do it. Hey,
but Elaine, in certain cases, it is a secret weapon, man. It is an advantage. You know what I mean? Why you say that, Elaine? Like Big Cat just alluded to, when the defense is gassed, the no huddle is a deadly weapon.
So we should have been running the no huddle with PJ Walker. Is that what you're saying? That would have solved.
That goes down to the coaching staff trust PJ to run a fucking no huddle.
What Ark said earlier, he said, I think you're looking at the system. You're not looking at the quarterback who's running it. I think you're looking at different things, bro. It's the quarterback. I mean, I won't run no huddle with damn Desmond Ridder. I won't run no huddle with Kenny Pickett. But if I got a guy who can, pick up the pace and pick you apart, you know what's gonna happen? Teams are gonna try to blitz the hell out of Bryce Young. It's no secret. Everybody knows he's small. Everybody knows,
especially early.
They did it in college, Big Cat.
Exactly. So what happens when you send that blitz on a no huddle and my man is picking you apart? Now you got to back off. And something that we don't talk about is this: Bryce Young's ability to improvise is deadly, man. I don't think you guys don't talk about that enough. But when you come out here in a no huddle, you blitzing, you're not getting there. Now you're gonna back off. The moment you back off, he's gonna take off and run for about 15 yards.
No, stop that.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, that no huddle shit might be the way to go. Not all the time, though. Not all the time, but I think it could work, man.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
They'll use it according to who they're playing. It really breaks the defense down, Big Cat. It breaks them down because you get a quarterback out there that knows how to run it efficiently, and they can't substitute. You get these guys in the third and fourth quarter, they're dragging their ass, and they got to line right back up. And that's the reason they run it. They're running it.
In my bad, because
substitution.
Maybe I misunderstood Big Cat, because I thought he was trying to say we should run it as a big component of our playbook. Because teams like Denver, I'm looking at the numbers. Denver actually runs the no huddle 39% of the time.
That's a lot.
Baltimore 30, Buffalo 25. And then
there you go, Josh Allen. McDermott don't trust Josh Allen to run no huddle more than
Denver,
what you 39%.
said. I don't think our numbers need to be that high with it, but sporadically in spots,
they might need to be higher. Elaine,
I don't know.
I got a lot of faith in Bryce Young. I had to see it, man.
Shit, if the no huddle is in fact a way that Bryce Young will excel, right? Let's say the Bryce Young excels in the no huddle. Either way you want to put it. Why wouldn't you run that more like 40% of the time, 45% of the time, if you know that's a strong suit for Bryce Young?
Well, because that's
Big Cat.
high. I mean,
Big Cat. I'm like somebody said in the chat. Now I'm giving him 2 or 3 plays. Right. You know what I mean? For the huddle, nigga, see something different. Run a no huddle, change out. I'm giving him the gas to do that.
Yeah, nigga, babysit Bryce Young. Ain't no babysitting that nigga, bro.
That's what they trying to do.
Hey,
somebody said put some training wheels on him and a seatbelt the other day.
I said that.
40% is high, man.
I want to see what he can do. I want no huddle. I want to see him run 2 or 3 plays. I want all this shit out of him.
You gonna kill your quarter? That's how you
y'all
ruin
think this
your
man
quarter. That's how
on
you ruin
Madden,
your
don't you?
quarterback
Y'all
out
gotta
there.
relax, man. Y'all,
Yeah,
hey,
you know,
Yeah.
no, bro,
Hey,
we gotta
man,
relax.
listen, bro. This ain't Cam Newton. This ain't no big dumb nigga, bro. This motherfucker,
yeah,
he know how to protect
a
himself, bro.
smart
He know how to
quarterback,
protect himself.
but smart quarterback will do it because I can't tell you the times I saw Kurt Warner break down defenses by going no huddle because he could read it in their faces. He knew when they were tired, they were getting slow to the huddle, getting slow to the line, the defense. He knew it, and that's when he used it. And he just he'd burn them every time.
Guys, if you look at the numbers, Patrick Mahomes did not even run in no huddle
I got the number. I got the numbers for you. 32,000 plays in the NFL, 2,180 were no huddle, 6.8%.
Yeah, so I mean, they're not even running. I mean,
See, and I told y'all the percentage is not going to be high because of the quarterback.
Right,
Y'all keep bullshitting. Look,
you're right. When Bryce goes out there and do a 3 and out, we can throw that no huddle shit out the window, and then we can run a normal offense.
So put $200. Bryce Young scores a rushing touchdown week 1.
Man, that's too damn specific, man. Anything.
You don't think he's gonna score a rushing touchdown week 1?
Nah, that's too specific. I mean, he's not gonna have a lot of rushing touchdowns on the season, but I mean, anything could happen, man. You can fall on the ball in the end zone, man. I can't make that bet.
Come on. Hey, hold on. Why you trying to play my man like this? What's going on? What he do? Why you playing my man like this?
I'm not playing him, man. But we both know this man ain't gonna be rushing for a lot of touchdowns, but he's gonna get some.
He gonna look week 1.
I can't bet on a scenario.
He's gonna have a rushing touchdown week 1. I'm telling you, man. People
are calling. I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm scared.
Yeah, okay, there you go. But look though,
God damn, and they ain't even have to pressure you to say
I know,
you're
right?
scared.
I'm scared to bet on that.
Yeah,
anything can happen with that, man. He ain't gonna be running for a bunch of touchdowns, but you know what I mean. You fucking might scoop it on the 1 yard line.
Bryce Young might fuck around, have 5+ rushing touchdowns on the season.
Say what?
Let me repeat this. Elaine act like he ain't hear me. I said he might have 5+ touchdowns on the season, Elaine.
There's also a bet on FanDuel too.
Yeah, so for some reason I want to say 8 rushing touchdowns.
There's been a lot of Bryce Young fanatics up here, and I think it's getting to your head a little bit, man.
See, and that's your problem, Elaine. That's your problem. Now, I was giving you a lot of accolade because I thought you did your due diligence on Bryce. It seemed like you really didn't.
Educate
me,
man.
Lately, over the time, seemed like you ain't really do your due diligence. He will have 5 at least. I'm saying 5. I would bet on 5 rushing touchdowns.
You did say 8, though.
Yeah, I said I'm thinking 8. But I started off by saying 5, Elaine.
Best believe, man, they're gonna keep the ball out of Bryce's hands. There's gonna be a lot of quick outs, just like Big Cat was talking about the no huddle. That's about getting the ball out of your hands quickly.
Quick, that's a fact, but that's a spike in completion percentage, right?
You said it.
That means the completion percentage is high, correct?
Right. Bryce is gonna have a high completion percentage. I definitely believe that. He's definitely gonna do better than Cam.
Well, I'm telling you, man, with that mediocre receiving core, it's gonna be a lot of checkdowns to Miles Sanders and Hayden Hurst. I said this and I mean it. Hayden Hurst will lead this team in receiving yards. He's gonna have like 800-something yards, but ultimately, man, I think Bryce is gonna elevate this receiving core. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Nobody's scared of.
I said that. I said that last week. I said he's gonna have to do a lot of the heavy lifting with this receiving core.
You tell me one cornerback who's scared to guard Adam Thielen 1-on-1 or Terrence Marshall 1-on-1 or DJ Chark 1-on-1.
I wouldn't sell Adam Thielen short, man. I think Adam Thielen can still get open.
CJ Henderson.
Man, a lot of these they're gonna play us. They're gonna be playing us man to man across the board because they ain't no
CJ Henderson.
But listen, Big Cat. Adam Thielen's gonna play more of a slot from what my understanding is, man. He's very dangerous in that role.
Okay, but we don't have no receiver that you got to double. We don't have no. Listen, when you come off the plane, you gotta double Justin Jefferson. You gotta double Stephon Diggs.
That's a fact, Big
You gotta,
Cat.
you know what I mean?
You
can't
gotta
play
do
this.
something,
So,
goddamn.
but Terrence Marshall led the league in yards per reception last year, though, right?
Nigga, come on with that, Terrence. You know,
But it's a
What do you
fact.
say? What do you
It's
say?
a fucking fact. though.
So y'all can be in delusional lane with Bryce Young, who hasn't taken a snap, but I
Hey,
literally got
Elaine,
a
what
guy
I
who has
told you about
production.
that delusional shit? They gonna light your ass up in the
Oh man,
chat.
they talk. Whoever's talking that 40 touchdown shit, yeah, you're delusional.
Hey, Elaine, I said 30. I got 30.
That's slightly a little bit. That's a little bit unreasonable.
You, let me challenge you. And you go back and you go do your research and you tell me them yards that Terrence Marshall got, did they come in meaningful moments?
No, they didn't. But there wasn't a lot of
so I don't give a fuck about no trophy.
I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all gonna stop shitting on Terrence Marshall Jr.
Hey, who's that nigga that just came on here and said they just gave him a trophy for winnings or something like that? That's what you're doing with Terrence Marshall, giving him a trophy for having the most yard in garbage time. Don't nobody care about no garbage time stats, bro.
Nah, it was no garbage time because
So
we
Elaine,
game outside the playoffs.
Now watch this, Big Cat. I said to Elaine, I think Bryce Young will have 30 passing touchdowns this season. What you say, Elaine?
Yeah, that's slightly unreasonable. Not crazy, but it's a little unreasonable. One quarterback's
what you say? Unreasonable?
Yeah, because Big Cat. I think you should be challenging Big Cat on him telling you the wide receiving core is trash. So how can the receiving core be trash and he's gonna throw more than 30 touchdowns? There's only one quarterback in NFL history that's done it.
I gotta disagree with you on that. That nigga ain't throwing no 30 touchdowns, bro.
Yeah,
I got him going for 30, man.
It doesn't correlate.
You know, because Bryce Young is in fact just that, Big Cat. He throws fucking touchdowns. And at the collegiate level, if you average what he throw touchdown wise over the 2 seasons he played, we're looking at over 40.
No quarterback
averaging over 40 at the so
you need a top 10 receiver to throw a top.
No. Well. Somebody will emerge. Big Cat said he believed Hayden Hurst will lead the team with 800. I'm saying somebody at the wide receiver position gonna have 1,000 plus. So me and Big Cat bumping heads there. So if I don't know. It looks like to me that our expectations differ.
Big Cat, give me your touchdown interception completion percentage projections.
Touchdown between 18 and 25. Completion percentage probably like 60 to 62. What's the other one?
Interceptions.
Interception. Shit, man. I think he'll have right at 10.
Yeah, I actually think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be in the mid-60s with the completion percentage. They're gonna get the ball out of this dude's hands quickly. Mm-hmm. That's why they said they wanted Miles Sanders to catch more balls. That's the first thing they said to him.
What's your interception prediction?
Oh, he doing double digits, man. He's doing 10 to 12.
I think about 10. 10 about right.
Yeah, and they're gonna probably be.
Yeah, I think if anything, he max out at 10. Fuck y'all talking about.
He gonna throw like you think gonna throw like 6 or 7 interceptions?
Yeah, I'm Elaine. If anything, he max out at 10. Goddamn it!
I agree.
I don't think he go over 10. That's what I'm saying. Hey, the 10 is the max. 30 fucking touchdowns. Y'all can talk all that shit you want. High completion percentage. Yeah, 60 plus.
Here's the thing.
You know what I mean?
Here's what I think. I think overall, Bryce Young does figure it out. Overall, he does become a decent quarterback. But I think early on, there's going to be some things he has to figure out. I think early on, he's going to look very mediocre. I think a lot of mistakes are going to come early. I think a lot of those interceptions.
Yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat. Is Elaine a fucking hater? I need to know.
Man, you going. They already calling me Elaine, man. It don't even fuel the fire, bro.
Yeah, cause Elaine is just laying it on thick like some Miracle Whip.
I believe in Bryce, man. The thing is, man, most like these fickle fans, man, I'm not gonna throw him to the wolves when he has a bad game or two. I understand that it's going to be a process with him. You know what I mean? I think a lot of his skill set.
Well, I think we all know it's going to be a process to it.
Not you know what I mean?
But the fact is, Elaine, you laying that shit on a little thick, nigga. Yeah, man.
I just told you. I think he's I
think he throws 20 interceptions. I said
10 to 12, man. Come on, man. Come on now. And I told you.
What you say, Big Cat?
What Elaine got for passing touchdown?
Man, I think low 20s.
Oh my God! When that low 20s, that's a big fucking gap. What do you mean?
I think we're gonna, because Frank Wright said it in his beginning interview, man. We're gonna run this ball, man. We're gonna be more of a running team than most people realize it, man. Let's keep it a stack. The training wheel's gonna be on. They're not gonna have this dude throwing the ball 40 times a game. He's gonna throw the ball. He's gonna be efficient. They're not gonna ask him to be a hero. They're gonna open it up a little bit more as the season progresses. But if y'all are expecting this dude, because people think he's gonna throw 35 touchdowns, you guys expect him to come out here and throw 40 times a game. It ain't
30 touchdowns, Elaine. 30.
You got to throw a lot of passes to get 30 touchdowns.
No, well, Bryce gonna be throwing the ball. Make no fucking mistake about it. Fuck, you think they went out and got a Hayden Hurst, Adam Thielen, DJ Chop? What you think they drafted a motherfucking Mingo
Best
for
believe
in
we're
the
gonna have
second round?
Just like
to
Big
throw
Cat
the
said,
ball.
I don't know if Big Cat even realized it, man. Maybe he does. They're gonna get the ball out of Bryce Young hands very quickly, right? This is gonna be a 4-yarder. Let the receiver make plays. They got playmakers to get the ball out of his hands.
4 yard.
No, like a 4-yard pass, 5-yard.
Yeah,
pass,
that's what I'm alluding to. So God damn. So you telling me there will be no time at no point that Bryce Young gonna test the field 25, 30 yards down, 40 yards.
They're gonna open it up as the season progresses, man. But best believe this.
No, I'm talking about like so you saying there's no possibility for that in week 1?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, get the fuck out of
here!
I
don't
think
think
so.
I think
Elaine, now see, this is where I challenge Elaine. What if the Carolina Panthers is going on a nice drive, week 1, second down, say it's 2nd and 4, and Bryce Young just pop one, or somebody, and the whole temperature of the game saying play action pass, or play action down, or play action deep shot down the middle. You don't think they gonna fucking draw that play up?
Yeah. So you're gonna have those moments like that, but overall, the training wheels is gonna be on them, man. We're gonna be running.
But see, Elaine, I just asked you if you thought that type of moment will present itself early in the season, week 1. You said hell no.
No. Oh, like a situation, yeah. But as far as like a part of the offense, no, they're gonna put the training wheels on them, man. It's gonna be a lot of running. It's gonna be a lot of quick outs, a lot of getting the ball in the receiver hand, let the receiver make plays. They're not trying to, because early in the season, I said this, man. They're gonna be blitzing the hell out of Bryce Young. Motherfuckers are gonna be taking cheap shots because he looks small, and they're gonna be trying to test them, right?
Yeah.
So there's not gonna be opportunities to be slinging that ball deep with Bryce Young. Who knows? It might go like that the whole season, man. The whole thing might be go.
So now you implying our offensive line is shit.
No, but when you're blitzing more than you can block, man, if you're going 3-4 wide outs, and you're trying to get the ball out quick, and they're blitzing everybody.
Well, Elaine, you can blitz Bryce, but if he make you fucking pay, the defensive coordinator gonna stop blitzing soon.
Right, and that's what.
I gotta understand what you implying. Either you implying the O-line ain't shit, or you implying that Bryce Young can't process a blitz.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That's what I'm saying is early in the season they're going to be testing Bryce, and he's going to have to prove that you can't blitz him. But those first 3-4 games, that's like when we had Cam. Cam was not a good passer. It was the
Elaine, you're acting like
right?
Bryce is going to see something he's never seen before.
Right.
And Cam threw for 400 in his first game, so
right.
Stop playing, Elaine. What you talking about today?
He threw for 400 in his first 3 games because teams were blitzing him like crazy, and they realized, oh, we can't do this. They're gonna try that with Bryce, especially with his size. You just say what?
Yeah. You said teams realized they couldn't do that.
Right. So Cam's first games, you go back and watch those games. They were blitzing him at a high rate. Arizona, Green Bay, and I forgot what the third one was. The teams were really coming after Cam. That's why the yardage was so crazy in those games, because they were blitzing him, and Cam had so many vulnerabilities in the secondary he was able to exploit. Then they realized, okay, this dude is really getting it. He had 400, 300, and 300. Like, they were like, okay, we can't do this or whatever. They're gonna try that. They're gonna try that with Bryce. They're gonna come after Bryce, man. They're gonna try to hit Bryce. They're gonna try to rattle him. So they're gonna be blitzing. There's gonna be a lot of quick outs. There's gonna be a lot of getting the ball in the receiver hands. quickly. There's going to be a lot of trying to run the ball to protect Bryce. They're going to try to protect Bryce the first 3 games because the defenses are going to be after him. He's going to have to prove that he can beat the defenses, and then they will kind of open things up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Elaine, I understand what you're saying, but you got to remember these teams have been trying to do that shit to him for the last 4 years. Okay, he's not going to see anything new, other than bigger, faster athletes. But he's also got that on his offensive side of the football.
No, Andrew, let me make it clear. I agree with you. I think ultimately teams are going to make a mistake by doing that, but teams are going to try to blitz him. They're going to try to rattle him. That's why I was leading to the point that
they do all the rookie quarterbacks.
We're not going to see a lot of deep plays early in the season from Bryce. That's why I was alluding to, because teams are going to be trying to rattle him. They're going to be trying to get the ball out.
He's got a target on his back. There's no doubt.
Right.
All number 1 picks do.
Right. So that's what I was saying. Not that he's not going to be able to beat it or whatever like that, but we were talking in the context that he was saying, Unc was saying that, are we going to see a lot of big plays from Bryce down the field? And I'm like, no. We're going to see a lot of short yardage and getting the ball out of his hands quickly. You don't want Bryce getting hurt early, or hit early, not hurt.
That's my only concern is getting hurt. I'm
not
not worried about his talent of throwing the ball or finding receivers. That doesn't concern me at all.
At all, Elaine. Even if they blitzing him all out, 0 blitz type coverage, I don't think that shit gonna affect Bryce. Because one, I gotta believe in my offensive line. Now, granted, we ain't seen him play yet, but I believe in his O-line. And if they can provide Bryce any kind of time, he's gonna make the pass or the right read. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think you guys are thinking that I'm saying he's not going to be successful. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the offense is going to change based on what defense is going to be doing. The defenses are going to be blitzing heavy on Bryce, right? So that's going to create an offense where we're going to be doing a lot of short passes. And again, I'm talking in the context of what you were saying about us having downfield plays and big chunk yards. And no, we're not going to have that early on because teams are going to be trying to rush Bryce. You don't want the ball in your hand. What does it take to complete a deep pass? You got to hold the ball a little bit longer. You got to give your receivers time.
Yeah,
so, I understand.
When you know where I agree with you on that, Elaine? Yeah. I agree that, they're going to be blitzing him all the time, but you can bet
he's going to punish him.
Josh McCown has a plan for that. You can bet that they know what's coming for this kid, and you can bet they're going to be working on that, and they're probably doing it already.
And again, Andrew, I think he's going to be successful. I think he's going to make teams back out of that. But what I was saying that in the context of what the offense will look like based on what defenses are doing, not that he's not going to be successful because they're blitzing us.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, I still got him going for 30 touches. I still got him going for 30.
We're gonna be moving.
You know how I feel on that. I'm not saying he's gonna. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because I've seen other guys do it who aren't as good as him.
You saw one guy. You saw one guy do it.
No, actually, but don't forget Justin Herbert did it too, and they did it fairly close to the next season. And that record still stood for a long time with Peyton Manning. So it's obviously the quarterbacks are getting smarter and better. And don't forget they added a game this year, or last year. So I don't think it's out of the question. Is it likely? Probably not, but it wouldn't surprise me if he breaks that record. He's that accurate, Elaine.
That's why. There's
going to be times we haven't scored in the red zone because we didn't have the quarterback who could make that throw. Okay, we got him now. All you got to do is go back and look at the throws he made in the end zone at Alabama. Some of those throws had no business being caught. Or he had no business even trying to attempt to make that throw.
Yep, that's a fact.
And so these are things you got to consider that we weren't connecting on in the past. We've got the right receivers that you don't need to take the top off the defense when you're on the 15-yard line. You see what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you guys. In fact, I predicted he would have a higher percentage throwing than Big Cat did. I think he's going to be in the mid-60s.
Yeah, I think he'll be about 65, 66%.
Yeah, I think the percentage is going to be high. I think it's going to be a lot of quick hitch offenses, a lot of getting the ball out of his hand quickly find his receivers. That's I mean, because that's what Drew Brees was about. Drew Brees didn't sit back there and hold the ball. And honestly, when I think about Bryce Young, I'm thinking at his height, what ideally, quintessentially, I'm thinking Drew Brees is a good
Oh
comp
yeah,
for,
he
right?
reminds me of Drew Brees a lot.
Right. They didn't. Drew Brees is a little undersized too, right? So it wasn't about Drew Brees holding the ball.
Well, actually, he was 6 feet even.
6 feet even, which is a little undersized for a quarterback, not drastically.
Yeah, 6'2", I think is the average.
Right. 6'2".
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah, but they got the ball out of his hand very quickly, man. So my comp for Bryce Young is Drew Brees if he worked out to be everything that everyone's saying. So I think his completion percentage is high, right? And you just put weapons around him to help him get that yak. You get what I'm saying? So that's what our offense is going to be. It's not really him holding the ball, taking deep shots. And when you take deep shots, your quarterback takes shots. Your quarterback holds the ball longer to be opened up.
Yeah, but that works to his advantage because he's so accurate that the minute you think he's not going to go deep, he will.
Right.
You loosen up. That's how you loosen up the defense. You lull him to sleep, and
then
you
hit him with a deep shot
over the top. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. That's going to be his thing. Our offense is going to be basically us kind of like not dinking and dunking. That has a bad connotation to it.
Mm-hmm.
But mid 5-10 yards here and there, he's killing you with the shorts. Then you kind of come up and bring your defense up to stop the short passes. Then he hits you over the top. So I think we're going to see a lot of that. But yeah.
Hey, Andrew, real quick, Big Cat said, what you think about this shit going on with Cam Newton? And you too, Elaine.
I don't.
What y'all think about this shit?
I don't like it. I don't listen. Had a man said that to him, that's a different story. That coming from a kid. Kids say stupid things, but you don't get on their level and be a kid back at them. Okay, you've got to you just ignore them. Just ignore them. That's what you do when kids say stupid.
See, Cam Newton got a habit of doing that shit.
Yeah, it makes him look bad, Unc. Because everybody knows a kid's going to be a kid.
Yeah, so the one with the black kid earlier is kind of crazy, but the sexual gesture in this one is kind of over the top. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I told y'all.
Yeah, that's a little.
If I'm that boy's daddy, you bet your sweet ass Cam Newton getting served right back now. We'd have been downtown on that shit. I don't appreciate that because, like I say. And shout out Big Cat again, put out the one of the funniest renditions on TikTok there is. When Cam doing that shit, the kids that come there, first off, you gotta understand they there because of his name. You know what I mean?
Correct.
They not there because it's a fucking Burger King across the parking lot, nigga. They there because they came for your football event.
And a lot of people know that you get real sensitive about trolling, so there's going to be kids there trying to push your buttons. So you know what I mean? They're doing it,
and they get them every time, man.
They get them every time.
And their parents are the ones that be straighten that shit out, not Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And see, as soon as now that shit he did today in this climate and this society today, that shit that they got him doing now. Took it over the top. Now, whatever repercussions Cam ass face or come down with, that's his fault. You know what I mean? I know nobody that's a Cam Newton fan should be trying to come to his fucking defense because he wasn't under the influence doing this shit. It was a place for minors or kids. And 3, nigga, you dress like you dress. You deserve anything they give you.
Well, what would you have done, Unc, if that was one of your children? What would you have done?
Well, first off, Andrew, I don't think I wouldn't have directly went at Cam. At this point, after knowing this motherfucker done this multiple times and got a problem, I'm going downtown, bitch. Because the parents probably paid to send their kids out there. First off, you doing that shit on my dime. In front of my kids, nigga, what you playing with? First, I don't know, Andrew. I'd probably be upset as a parent.
Well, of course you would.
I mean, honestly, Andrew, now that I think about it.
But as a parent, you don't not to excuse what Cam did. As a parent, you don't want your kid out there acting a fool. Especially, this is a great opportunity.
Well, that was my point.
Man, that kid was just, to me, the kid didn't really do much that outside in this
He was
society. Elaine, what that baby boy was out there doing was what to me wasn't nowhere near over the line.
So I don't know about Cam's camps, right? But a lot of these football camps cost money, right? So if I'm a parent, right, and I'm investing in my kid's future and dream, why the fuck are you out there trolling and clowning? You got a great opportunity here, right? Now that doesn't excuse what Cam did, but yeah, as a parent, I wouldn't want my kid behaving like that because the kid was low key
Yeah, exactly.
trolling.
That's
But-
my point.
But Cam's response
point-
is over the top.
My point
Well,
was on
Well,
the
he
first-
was saying he was telling Cam about his bank account. About the kid was saying to Cam that he had a little bit in his bank account, right? And
Right.
and regardless of that, Cam get upset and say back to the kid, "Well, mine got 9 figures, or 9 figures." He was alluding to the figures in his bank account. So
Right, but is this the whole Cam is broke thing because he's a free agent? Is that what the kid was running? Like
it don't matter, Elaine.
Well,
Cam
no,
ain't gotta act like that.
Well,
Goddamn.
no, I got you. But Andrew was asking you from the perspective of if that was your kid, right? Cam, we all know Cam was wrong for that, right? But if that's my kid in those camps, man, those camps be costing a lot of damn money. You're investing in
Yeah,
your
they
kid's
do.
future.
Well, for the
You're
point I was
investing
trying to make was kind of around. It was kind of an end run. The point I was trying to make was Unk's kid probably wouldn't put him in that situation.
Yeah, your kid wouldn't be acting like
Raise
that.
your kids right, and you don't ask stupid questions or you don't make stupid statements. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Where Cam screwed up is he took it. He got down on that level as a kid. You know what I'm saying? As a grown man, you don't make those kind of statements to a kid.
Yeah, you just don't entertain that shit. Not unless you want to entertain it. And
Right.
See,
Cam
Cam
was
Newton
wrong.
mentally is on the same mental playing
As a kid.
field as those kids. Y'all gotta understand that. When Cam Newton walk around here playing and shit, talking about he a big kid, he mean that shit. You know what I mean? He dressing like that because mentally that nigga ain't mature enough to where he need to be at his age.
Big Cat said fucking perv. I don't know. It was. I think he just did something without thinking. I don't think he was being a perv, but it was inappropriate.
Yeah, it was an unseen gesture that he shouldn't have goddamn.
Right.
As a nigga in Cam Newton's position, and then on top of that, dress how the fuck you dress, nigga.
Yeah.
Them little bit ass nut butter shorts and shit.
That kid got to him good, man. I don't know what that kid said, man, but his feelings was definitely hurt.
I mean,
It was.
God damn. I mean, come on, nigga. Go. All you got to do is say, fuck it, we done for the day. Go get in your car and ride the fuck off.
I couldn't be at my camp and be as successful as I was, and a kid get to me like that. I just kicked the kid out of my camp, man. You know what I mean?
Well, we all know Cam always had, well, not always, but has recently had a signing of being soft to a lot of things when people regret things. So I mean, that's just a sign of him trying to back up. But then at the same time too, as a professional, man, don't put your business out there on the TV so everybody can see it, man. Just be a professional, run your camps, do what you need to do, make it about it.
And see, Cam seen all them goddamn cell phones out. He ran over there to him.
And that's why,
exactly.
That's why I said he did it for the camera.
Motherfucker got the cell phone on Cam Newton's forehead, and he had to know they was recording.
That's what I said. He did it. He did. That's what I said earlier. He did it because he knew the camera was out there, man. I mean, it's another way he be trending.
God, T-Wells, I hope that wasn't the case.
Come on,
I hope that was not the case. Cam did it because the camera was out there. I hope that ain't how he think.
Because
that nigga going to jail.
Because come in, if you look at it, man, like if I know I'm in a position, a professional NFL player, then my name is on this count, and then I'm over and I look and I see somebody talking shit to me. I see cameras over there. Why would I go over there? I'm just gonna turn my back and
unless you're an emotional.
I ain't even hit him motherfucker. Say, we done for the day.
Hey, hold on, T-Wells. You talking from a logical standpoint, man. If you're an emotional little bitch whose feelings get hurt over the smallest thing, you trying to logically like put the shit together how you would handle it. But Cam's emotional, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, he is. That's a fact, Elaine.
This is really, are we all that surprised? We all know what kind of talent he had, but the problem with Cam was never what was. his physical. It was always he had his mind in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Yeah,
mean
where Howard
mental.
at,
It
man?
was always. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say it again, fellas. I think we ought to start looking at CTE. You know what I mean? I think we do.
Hey, this shit right here is gonna make sure he doesn't get into the Hall of Fame too.
Yeah.
God damn.
And
Yeah.
that's a fact.
God damn.
You remember you remember like when Cam started giving touchdowns, to the kids and stuff at games.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was an article that came out that said that like they was gonna fine Cam for every ball, and like Cam went on a whole rant about, man, this is if I do it, why can't I do it? So he went on a whole rant about it, and everybody's like, yo, like it's a rule you're not supposed to do it. Why are you still doing it?
Right.
So then right there, I'm like, dude, like, come on, man. Just be a professional, bro. That's it.
Right. Because there's only so many game balls that they inspect and actually put into the field
Yeah.
for the game. Or
Yeah.
God damn, Elaine.
And
motherfucker don't care about Hall of Fame then.
Yeah,
He must not.
This off you over here grabbing your crotch in front of kids and shit. They ain't gonna put you in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. You might well say bye to that shit, man.
And it was already a 2% chance at that. You know what I mean? I don't want to start that argument again, but you know what I mean.
yeah. And
that nigga said a 2% chance. God. Hey, that's about right. Sound about right.
Your dick in front of kids, man. You under 1% at that point, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, in my line of work where I study people. You know what I'm saying? And just looking at that action that Cam did and all the previous things, that man need a hug, man. Something
ain't right, man. But I ain't gonna tell y'all what my wife say. And my wife actually went to school, studied the same thing you went to right there, T-Will. You hear me? My wife say a lot of shit, and I don't really want to disclose what she said on YouTube when she saw the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She actually sent me the goddamn video while I was fishing this morning. Wanted me to see it again.
Yeah. I'm saying, man, like, I mean, those actions like that, man, I mean, he like, for instance, I think it was someone that actually came out. Oh no, it was on the Uninterrupted podcast that was saying how a lot of NFL players they can't cope with not playing football if they've been doing it all their lives, and when when something has taken like that part of their life been taken
I'll tell y'all what, I got a live coming out, and this is the last one I'm gonna do about Cam. I got a live coming. Hey, shout out everybody over here. Now y'all about know where I'm going with this shit.
Yeah.
I got a goddamn live, if not a live, a video. I got something coming about Cam. I'm about sick of this shit. So we really need to start looking in or questioning the fact that the man may be suffering from what they, you know what I mean?
Well, CTE, but I would say this too. Z Wells, I don't know what you do for a living, man, but I think you just summed it up very perfectly, man.
The thing is,
you think about Cam. Cam's been playing football since he's probably 5 or 6 years old. This is his whole fucking life, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you could tell he's coping with not being accepted by something that he's
God
life, man.
Damn. Oh my God.
He's breaking
why y'all
down,
why we hey, oh man.
This is a mental a mental thing, man.
What he did was not just in front of one kid. There were a bunch of kids. There were all kids there.
Well, hold on, T Wells, just to kind of put a little stamp on what we saying. Let the people know just a little bit what your line of work is, T Wells.
Yeah.
Well,
get that.
Well, I'm a psychologist, but I'm
okay. That's it. That's all you got to do. Okay. That's all you got to do. I just want people to know that you have the proper criteria and the proper documents and accolades that say you are a psychiatrist. In fact, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. My wife is, in fact, you know what I mean, accolated up herself.
Yep.
So I just wanted people to know that we ain't just spewing this bullshit. You got people that actually that's actually educated in their field. You know what I mean? So God damn.
And because if you actually like look at this from All right, so like Cam probably has been dealing with something of this type for a very long time, but then he was able to mask it on the football field, because on the football field you're able to show some type of emotion, and everybody's gonna clap and high five you. But
And
then
T. Wells, he's probably never going to retire. He's probably never going to retire.
yeah, but that's the thing. It's like if I'm always used to being glorified, and everybody giving me high fives, everybody counting me to do to provide for them, and now I'm not in that element. Of course, my actions to some may look like, oh, this man lost his mind, but to others like, yo, that's Cam being Cam. No, it's not Cam being Cam, because
And
Cam
T.
is going for a
Wells,
long time.
T. Wells, you hit it right on, because the way I used to put it was he's trying to remain relevant in the
That's
Well,
it.
you know.
yeah, and that's reality. Because no matter what, man, since he's probably 5 years old, he's always been relevant. He's always been accepted. You're always popular in school. You're popular on the football field. But for the first time, nobody cares about you. When your name comes up, people are making fun of you. You turn on podcasts and people talking about you don't belong in the Hall of Fame. You get what I'm saying? So
you are 100% right.
Man, when he playing, look, this is another example of Cam Newton playing himself a fucking game. He playing himself.
Yeah.
We don't have to play Cam Newton. He gonna do it himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, he gonna do something else to play himself a fucking game.
Big Cat said he gonna make the pervert Hall of Fame with Michael Jackson. Come on, man. Not MJ.
Hey,
come on, man.
Well, what's disturbing is that, and T. Wells knows this more than any of us, that's not the actions of a person who's in his right mind.
Right.
You're exactly right.
It's just not. Those are kids, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There might be a joke out there in the bar with all his buddies and shit. Everyone be laughing. But those are kids.
Hey, shout out Danielle Surtay. She said, nah, Unc, keep playing with himself. Goddamn. Yeah. That's a fucking fact.
If we
on TikTok, in broad daylight, in front of children, goddamn it.
If we want
look, I told y'all, don't be surprised if some shit come down that the parents of that child want some answer from Cam. You know what I mean? Don't be surprised. Because living in today's society, the climate says that that's exactly what happened.
T. Wells, what do you know about CTE, man?
I know that. Well,
is that worth talking about here?
It is. I mean, we can't. I mean, I can put in a small little cup. You know, so pretty much, man. It's like, well, it's kind of an instance like it's like an old type of like injury. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's more studies that's coming out, and like everybody is really trying. We still got a lot more work to do with that. And like, for instance, it's like this. If somebody keeps saying that, hey man, you crazy, you're gonna start believing that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then if you don't have the studies behind it, or what's making you crazy, or was I crazy before? That's a whole different element. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing with CTE, I mean, we can say, I mean, it's literally people out here that's having thoughts in their mind, man. I mean, that is legitimate for real, man. But then also it's some people that was this use that so, oh yeah, the reason why I slapped these kids.
Yeah. Michael Irvin. Shout out Mike Irvin,
you know
Black Ass.
But I guarantee you guys, that little video clip's gonna, every sports writer who has to vote for whether he gets the Hall of Fame or not is gonna see that video clip, and that's gonna follow him around the rest of his career.
But see, Andrew, but check this out though. So it's a thing where is that are people gonna say, oh, this Cam being Cam? Or some people gonna be like, hey man, yo, no, something really wrong with this dude, man. Like
that's where I met T. Wells. Yeah, that's about where I met. Cause see now to me, I'm concerned about him. You know what I mean? See, now I'm older than Cam Newton, so now I got a level of concern for the nigga. We watched him play for us. Shit, Cam Newton got to understand he was a Panther, so he a part of me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got concern for this nigga now. I'm really starting to think he might. I mean, look, if you sit up and watch Cam Newton's podcast, I mean, watch him. Shit, I think he might need to do. I don't know, yo. It ain't my place to diagnose Cam Newton. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
not qualified to do
You're not
that.
diagnosing him, Young. You're just trying to understand that behavior.
Yeah,
That's
but
Yeah.
then that's why.
Basically, Andrew, the behavior pattern. You know what I mean?
But then that's why I says like
It's fucking sporadic. I mean, I'm almost saying he'll do anything.
Yeah,
Say
but
anything.
yeah, but that's why I revert back to is like was Cam doing this even before that video because he was doing it on the football field, but by he was winning and doing everything, everybody high five that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people actions get overlooked for what they can provide for a person or a group of people. So we got to take that into consideration too. And now since he's not a person everybody's counting on to provide a high five or a smile or a cheer, now this shit is really coming out.
That's all. You know what, T. Wells? That's a lot of athletes, man. A lot of times their bad behavior or their whatever it is ignored because of what they provide. You get what I'm saying? You see that even in high school a lot of times, man. When kids get passes and shit like that. But
you know what they're going to do, Unc? They're going to show that video in a team meeting, and then they're going to be looking at Bryce Young, and it's going to say, "Don't let this happen to you."
Yeah, I don't even think you need to have that talk with Bryce.
They even had the female.
It's an embarrassment for the Panthers organization as well. Can you imagine how the Panthers they've idolized this guy's he's a legendary player with the Panthers, and it just smears the team when you do shit like that.
This might take him out of the Ring of Honor, man. He might not even get that now.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll do that, but it's certainly going to hurt him for his bid for the Hall of Fame. I can promise you that. That shit. Those sports writers are the ones that vote for that stuff, and they're not going to take a liking to that when it comes to kids.
Yeah, they're very conservative.
Yeah, exactly. And it takes more. These sports writers from all over the country. They're not all just from Carolina, and so he's got to win over those people as well. And that's the kind of stuff that just it'll follow him around.
Andrew, it was already an uphill battle for him anyway. It was going to be hard.
Well, I agree. I agree.
I'm
just saying that it didn't help. It didn't improve his chances. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We agree. This
shout out my guy. Well, hold on. Shout out Dan Floyd. Say, what are we saying, Panther family? What I'm saying is, as a Panther family and Panther Nation, I'm worried about one of our fucking greats mentally. You know what I mean? I'm mentally worried about one of our Panther greats in Cam Newton. That's all. I'm saying his fucking actions lately are unexplainable. You know what I mean?
You got to be able to be objective, right? Like sometimes we have these conversations. People get up here and be like, "He ran for 75 touchdowns," right? You got to be objective about your own players sometimes, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you say you care about Cam Newton, goddamn it, now's the time to show him you care. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on that goddamn like button. Jump in that Cash App. Show love. Make sure you cop a super sticker.
I'm a little late. I'm a little late. I ain't see the video. So what happened? So he was at one of his camps or whatever.
Again,
kid was talking shit. A kid was talking shit and what? And he went and just like grabbed his dick or some shit in front of the kids.
Cam went ape shit on him. Got to grabbing or making I don't know what kind of gesture he was. Man, I don't even want to talk about it because I see it as I close my eyes, I can revisualize the video. It's sick. It's disturbing.
I got you. Say less. Say less. I got you. Say less. I got you. Yeah, I got you. Say less, bro. I got you, bro.
As Danielle said, he wasn't playing himself. He was playing with himself.
Yeah, Shout out Javon Brown, say 30 years old and out throwing at a goddamn pro day. 33 years old. Yeah, he was out there with kids again. I think it's something we might need to pay attention to, guys. The Cam Newton around kids. I'm sorry. I'm just a legend. I'm just speaking hypothetically.
He got a lot of heat for that pro day thing, man. It was his brother was actually out there, so it was more of him supporting his brother. I mean,
what the fuck ever?
His brother ran like a 4.9 as a receiver, so he needed help. He was trying to help his brother, even though it kind of made it look like it was about him, but it was his brother.
Damn.
Yeah, hell, like I say, as a Panther fan, I want this nigga to go get checked out. Go get checked the fuck out, Cam.
So
Find out why you fucking thinking like you thinking, nigga. Yeah, man.
So the rookies reported today, right? The rookies reported today.
Yeah. Shout out Bryce Young. Hashtag King Bryce in the chat. One more time. We're gonna keep that shit going. This is sellout Saturdays and quite frankly, Elaine been selling out all goddamn
Nah, man,
day.
I'm gonna
like
sell
Girl
out for you, man.
Scout.
Hashtag loud for Stroud in the chat, man. Loud for Stroud. I'm joking.
Oh hell no. Hell no.
I ain't trying to start that.
Hell
I'm
no.
Bryce all the way, man.
Hell no.
Hey, we never heard from Miss Tammy again or what?
Let's get Elaine the fuck out of here for that. We ain't gonna do that today, Elaine. You get your ass in the backstage so your goddamn attitude straighten up. Talking about hashtag loud for Stroud. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that shit today, Elaine. God damn. Y'all won't let CJ Stroud go, do you? You know a bitch has some good pussy, boy.
The Bryce is right. The Bryce is right.
Yeah, it is.
Man, I got a question for you. And also
shout out Elaine with it wild ass. What up with you, T-Well?
Hey, so so besides the obvious people, the Bryce and things like that, who else are you excited to see to make a big jump that's not a wide receiver or a quarterback?
DJ Johnson.
Okay.
Jeremy Chinn. He's gonna blow up this year again. They're gonna put him in the right position. Ivero gonna put him in the right position. He's gonna be lights out again, bro. I mean, his stats have never been like terrible. He had 3 good years.
Who?
And his coverage.
Jeremy Chinn. Shout out we on top. He said, Elaine, this was for you. He said, Elaine trying to run behind this Cam talk. He said, we still on your ass. He want me to talk about how Bryce performs in the red zone, Elaine.
We're gonna run the ball
quite efficiently, to say the least.
We're gonna run the ball in the red zone like most NFL teams, man. What do you want to talk about?
Thank you, Elaine. Yo. Y'all had that conversation like 3 or 4 days ago, and that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, yo, they're gonna run the ball. The offensive coordinator, he's a running offense. It predicates on the run.
And Frank Wright said in the first interview.
And then they said they're gonna run 2 tight ends most of the time too, also. So like, I don't know.
We definitely passing in the red zone. Then
what?
I don't know.
Bryce Young definitely throwing in the red zone.
What?
No, we're not. We're gonna run the ball, bro.
Drop him back.
Nah, so I think Bryce Young will be tossing that ball around in the red zone.
He's a rookie, bro. He don't know these defenses yet.
Where in the fuck y'all get
out? He don't know these defenses.
So that means those 10 interceptions, most of them will probably come in the red zone because that's where you're more susceptible to get intercepted, right? You can't.
Elaine is definitely a hater.
So that's gonna hurt. That's a red zone turnover because that's where you're more susceptible to throw interceptions because you can't get vertical in the red zone. You don't have enough space to get vertical, right?
Those are gonna be tough. But
y'all gotta understand, Bryce Young excelled passing the ball in the red zone. What is y'all talking about?
He was a great improviser in college. We got to see if those changes translate.
We're not.
Stop with the college shit. Bryce Young is a Carolina Panther now. Stop that college talk.
No. He's a player. He's a player in the NFL who hasn't played a snap yet. I know. I know. Based on his college career, there's some things that I can project that he can do well. But let's see if he can actually do it. I'm not gonna bank on anything that he did in college to do in the NFL, man. So they're gonna put the training wheels on him. And
I see we got another one. I see we got another one today. Shout out Cedric Breeden. This is Sellout Saturdays. Make no motherfucking mistake. He say Bryce is no king yet. He's a god for now. No, goddammit. Hashtag King Bryce in the chat or $9 for Bryce in the cash app. Stop playing.
When they take the training wheels off Bryce, he'll be a king, and they will eventually. But y'all think he's gonna come out here and throw 40 touchdowns? So, pump your brakes.
Now you better hashtag King Bryce, Elaine. I don't know why you playing game.
Hey man,
I don't know why y'all playing game.
Hey man, we start the season 3-0, man. I might consider it, man.
Oh no, you do it then. It's too late.
It's considered. It ain't.
No, you do it then, Elaine. It's too late. It's
Hey, well,
considered
y'all gonna have to
dick
call me a
ride.
bandwagoner for the rest of his career because I ain't rocking with him until he proves something. Then he got my and then he has my he has my support after that.
Well, get you a black Bryce Young jersey. Now y'all can go out and get you a Bryce Young jersey, Elaine. That's what I want you to do. Get you a black Bryce.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
if you throw a meet and greet sometime during the season, man, we doing well. That's what I'm gonna come wearing.
What? Oh, so you gotta wait till we doing well.
I mean, the thing, Bryce Young got a lot to prove, man. Just like he got a lot.
See. Why does that logic don't pertain to real life? Because you ain't gonna get with a motherfucking broad when your ass down and out. When you hollered at her motherfucking ass and you was working at the Burger King, the bitch laughed at you and rolled off, let her window up right in your face and peeled off on you, Elaine. But then you got your good job. The fuck around, bought you a house, old scat pack. You pull up on the same bitch at the church's chicken. She see you doing good. She won't get with you. So now you susceptible to that, Elaine, because now you gonna let that same broad that dogged your motherfucking ass out 6 months ago in your life. So soon as she get in your life, she gonna fuck you and turn around and fuck your cousin too. You know what I mean?
That's a very specific example.
Well, that's real life, Elaine. That's what you're saying to me. That's what you're telling me. You gotta wait till you start supporting when he starts doing that.
No. So what I'm telling you is that I've never seen a quarterback that looks like him be successful. Doesn't mean he can't be successful. A lot of things that he excelled at, I have a hard time. A lot of things he excelled at, right, are things like improvising, right? You see guys like Johnny Manziel who are great improviser. That doesn't necessarily translate for everybody, right? So my thing is, what does Bryce Young look like in the NFL? Is he going to be running around looking for these open receivers like he did in college? He can't do that in the NFL. Can he play consistently within the structure and be a great quarterback from within the structure? Maybe. I don't know. But he has a lot of transitional questions for me. I hate to bring up Stroud.
He's only 180 half.
But somebody like CJ Stroud, you know, I'm not saying he's going to be a successful quarterback, but his skill sets directly translate into the NFL, right? He's not running around looking for open lanes. He's not running himself into sacks and shit like that. I'm not questioning whether he can play for within the structure. Everybody's focused on the highlights a lot of times. Like, damn, when the play breaks down, he's doing XYZ. He ducked under a defensive end. He ran around a circle. Okay, that looks good. Right. But my thing is, I'm more realistic. I just got to see it, man. I got to see it. I've never seen a 5'10" quarterback be able to consistently stand in the pocket, not run around and look for passing lanes, and actually be successful. Can it be done? Maybe. I'm rooting for him. I hope it can be done, but I got to see it. There's a lot of transitional questions about him.
Well, like I told you, as far as transitional questions
I'm not comparing him to Johnny Manziel. I'm just saying guys who improvise.
Well, Elaine, I like where you was at. Damn, shout out my guy Al to say, pull back up, Al.
It's harder to
pull back up.
It's harder to be an improviser and make NFL defenses look as silly as you do in college, right? In college, it's amplified, is what I'm saying.
Well, I think you got a point though, Elaine, but for you to say you got to wait until he's successful before you start supporting, that makes no sense.
Not supporting. You guys are crowning him, right? You guys are crowning him king. I do support him.
No. Hashtag Elaine. Hashtag King Bryce in the chat.
Look, man, I shot you $9 when you did the whole 9 for Bryce or whatever.
Yeah, you did.
I'm supporting.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you a Bryce Young hater. I told you that.
I'm not a fanatic. I'm not gonna be.
But you need to be.
He's not. I can't say he's going to the Hall of Fame, man. I hope he has that type of season. Shit.
Oh hell no! I ain't saying that.
But
I ain't jumping out this bitch saying that type of shit.
This is why I sound like a hater. Because I'm more centered. I'm more like, I hope he does well. I see he has good skill sets, and I'm thinking he can translate, but I think it's going to maybe take some time. Then you get somebody come up here and say, man, he's going to throw for 40 touchdowns. Then I got to correct the craziness, and now I look like a hater. You get what I'm saying? because people are making outlandish claims. One dude just said he's going to the Hall of Fame. How could you possibly know that? Then I got to throw out stats like, 90% of quarterbacks drafted in the past 10 years, only 10% are actually starting of the 100 of the quarterbacks drafted in the last 10 years. I'm sorry, I said that wrong, right? So now I'm throwing out stats like that, and it's making me look like a hater. But the reality is a lot of people have made some outlandish claims up here, man. 40 touchdowns. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's going to, all this shit about he's going to make NFL defenses look crazy and shit. Like, we don't know that as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So I'm more centered. I support him. But I wasn't even like this about Cam until Cam actually, Cam played some preseason games, and I was like, okay, yeah. Okay, I can see it now. You get what I'm saying?
So all you need to see is preseason.
No,
depending on what I see in preseason, yeah.
A lot of y'all are like from Cam. I really didn't expect shit from Cam. I didn't think he was really gonna be that good in the NFL like that. But a lot of y'all like hyping this man up to be like, damn, he's gonna be like you said, like Elaine said, he's gonna be like a GOAT type player. But I mean,
hey, close your door.
Yeah, close your door, Al.
I gotta buckle up. My bad. Okay. I gotta buckle up.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, like he's gonna be a GOAT type player type shit. Like damn, like Elaine said, man, the man hasn't played one fucking snap. Damn, give him like a break. Now you're putting so much pressure on him, as fans we are, to be the savior.
When we're saying 40 touchdowns, Derek B. I see your comment. Motherfuckers was up here talking about him throwing 40 touchdowns.
I ain't say 40. I said 30, guys. Let's be clear.
No.
Projections,
I said 20. I said 25. I said 25 to like 20 to 25. And that's what I'm going to get.
I said 30. I'm willing to bet Bryce those 30 touchdowns.
That's a lot of touchdowns.
That's where I'm at.
That's a lot of touchdowns, bro. For a rookie.
You goddamn right it is. I'm willing to bet Bryce those. You know what I mean? Especially if he stay healthy. Bryce stay healthy, nigga. 30 is easy. That's in reach.
Man, shit.
That's not easy.
Ago, some motherfucker said Bryce is gonna take.
I said 30's in reach. I ain't say it's easy. I said it's in reach.
Okay. My bad.
One dude said Super Bowl about 2 weeks ago, man. So it's funny. I look like a hater when I got to bring people back to the center a little bit, but I'm just not a fanatic. You get what I'm saying? I'm
so you can't bring them back to the center, Elaine, when your ass is 30 degrees left. You know what I mean? You already off center. See, that's what I don't understand.
Like I'm 30 degrees left, man. When you
that was a good one.
When you screaming Cam Newton first ballot Hall of Fame, you get what I'm saying? I love Cam, man, but I can't get with you on that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I'm not even gonna argue with nobody with that shit, Elaine.
Come on, man. Like if
especially after this shit, like you said, Elaine, he was about 2% chance.
Right. So it's like, I look like I'm crazy because I'm arguing them and they got a fanatic or a crazy ass assumption or a stat that they threw out, right? Like, oh, Bryce Young throwing for 40 touchdowns. Like, well, hold on, you get what I'm saying? Nobody, and before people were doing that, man, because I try to be objective and I try to just stick to the statistics. And it's like, okay, do you know only one quarterback in NFL history is only threw for 30 touchdowns or more in their rookie season? Like, what are we actually saying he's capable of doing? Right, you're projecting him to be the greatest quarterback of all times at this point. You get what I'm saying? Rookie quarterback of all times.
Quarterback of all time.
Yeah. Shout out OFL in the backstage. I don't know who the fuck you are. I ain't letting you up. Motherfucker try to put my content in jeopardy. I ain't letting y'all up if I don't know who you are in my backstage. Shout out. And I was going. Yeah, I mean, send a cash app or something, nigga. Show me you're dedicated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because homie a couple of weeks ago pulled a Cam Newton, man. So he pulled.
See what I'm saying? And Elaine, I ain't with deleting videos, so I had to clip it, but I fuck around and uploaded it the wrong way back. So I ain't with motherfuckers jeopardizing the channel for nothing.
And homie had did it twice, man. I was gonna email you, but it looked like you had went back and edited it again. You caught the second time or whatever too.
That's crazy. Who does that?
Yeah, I don't know. Just
man, Saint fans,
socially challenged ass niggas.
Saint fans, Falcon fans. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck OFL is.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't seen that name, man. You gotta at least be active in the chat a little bit or something, man, before we.
see what I'm saying? Shout out C Diddy. Step on the goddamn like button, C Diddy. You new over here, subscribe. Shout out Highway Boys, Highway 70 boy. Hey, look, fellas.
If
I
Cam gets in,
appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I'm about to goddamn get my afternoon started. It's
All right,
almost 4 o'clock. Say this was sellout Saturdays. Elaine, in fact, sold out multiple times.
yeah. You pretty much
Like a
knew I was gonna be
fucking
voting on to do
Popeye
that.
chicken sandwich.
can I ask you a
Don't
quick
make
question,
no
Unc?
damn sense, Elaine.
Can I
I
ask you a quick
know it's gonna
question,
happen.
Unc? Can I ask you a quick question, Unc? What do you fish over
Yes,
there?
sir.
What do you fish over there in Carolina? You fish like speck and crappie and or
Nah,
bass?
bass, crappie, you know what I mean? Brim, little shit, catfish, channel, cat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
caught about 6 or 7 bass today, top water. Nasty.
Okay.
I had fun today. Had good
I
fun.
was I was over here fishing today too, over here in Florida in the canal, whatever. I got me like a little small bass. I mean, I'm not the best fisherman, but I try. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get a little bit better, whatever.
Yeah, all you got to do is go more often. You start developing methods to catch more fish. See, yeah, that's all. Shit,
Yeah,
man, fishing. Yeah, I damn sure got down on there and caught me a couple nice ones. Nice fish today, man.
nice. There you go. That's what's up, bro. Thanks again, bro. Have a good day.
Hey, Al, who is this, Al?
Yeah, that's me. That's Al. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you fish for a living.
Nah, I'm a sailor, but this is we was trolling. That's that motherfucking. That's a mahi. We was trolling through the Tortugas, the Keys on the ship on a sailor boat. That's what that is. That's trolling. So I was just taking a picture. I ain't catch that bitch myself, but
Okay, shit. Say no more. Shit. Shout out Al the Sailor, man. One love. Appreciate you for pulling up. I will be in training camp next weekend. Make no mistake about it. Shout out Andrew for pulling up. Shout out T Will. Shout out my guy Elaine always for the content, Elaine.
sir.
You know I love you for that,
All
man.
right, man.
Shout
Love
out
y'all, man.
everybody in the chat. Again, I am promoting the next meet and greet. I will be dropping the date here soon. If you want to RSVP for this, again, $50 fucking dollars. And in the Cash App description, leave a phone number so I can text you the location directly, man. Shout out everybody. Oh yeah. Before I get out of here, Spence, Crawford, fight party next Saturday. You want in? That's gonna cost you a $10 entry fee. Cash App me $10. Same thing apply with a fucking phone number in the Cash App description for the fight party. Say for the fight party and leave your phone number. $10. And after that, I will send you a direct link to get into the fight party. Hey, look, shout out everybody that's already there. Shamar Shownuff Smith, Tola Duncan, we locked in. Fight gonna be lit. You hear me? Big Cat gonna be in there. Fight gonna be lit. If you want in on the fight party, this is a boxing match, one of the biggest boxing matches in recent
a
decades.
decade. Yeah, a decade, bro, for sure.
Yeah, facts. Hey, if you want
Yeah.
want to watch that shit with me, I'm gonna have it on the big screen so y'all see and hear every fucking punch. You feel me? But we will be drinking and smoking in this live motherfucking fight party. So yeah, if you ain't about that vibe, I don't know. If you ain't about a bunch of motherfuckers talk, it's gonna be some betting going on too. Make no mistake about that. But if you want in, simple. Cash App $10 for the fight party. Phone number in the description. I got you. We'll be locking in Saturday night. Next Saturday night, around 9 o'clock, we gonna get into some undercard fights first. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody for pulling up. Uncle Quan, I see you, my G. Shout out everybody, man. We gone, baby. Y'all enjoy y'all afternoon. One love.
All right, peace out, guys.